Yo. We got to change that trailer video. What up, everybody? What up? Make sure audio's good. Yeah, we good. What up, what up, what up? We back. Back at it again for the Alec News Network. What is going on, everybody? We got some Galvao. We got some Mackenzie. We found where Mackenzie is. we found out where Mackenzie is. So we got her. No statement though. Gordon retired. Who else retired? Somebody said I should retire. Thank you. Thanks for the support. What else we got going on? That's basically it. We got some YouTube, couple trials matches, and some vlogs, and whatever else we can find. So we jump around as much as we can. I do when we get more people on here. I got Rich Homie Kwan's artwork. I'll show you guys that he gave me on one of the sweatshirts. That's basically it, man. We'll just get through the day. That's all I can do, man. Merch is somewhere. I'm not sure where the merch is. It's somewhere. Do you guys see it on there? Let me see. Nope, it's not popping up under there. It is somewhere. It's just not showing up yet. We'll figure that out. Merch is coming along pretty well. We'll get that. So we got some new sponsors coming up. And that's basically all we got so far. So we'll just get into it, man. We ain't got no point in me talking you guys' ear off. I think we got Henzo Gracie. Where's Henzo at?
How's my hair? My hair looking good?
Let's listen to a little bit of Henzo first. We'll enjoy some Henzo Gracie. He's a character.
I guess.
Huh? Caralho, good looking motherfucker. I don't know if I ever told you, but my mother, when I was born, she said that I was so ugly that she want to return me. She goes, "This is not my son." I told her, "I'm the ugly duckling." Look at now I'm a swan.
Oh, you guys can't even see. My bad.
Like one time,
my bad.
I was sitting.
I thought you guys could see.
Right on the bench with all the fighters. They were having
I think we listened to this part
all the fighters
the other day.
before the event. And we're sitting there, I'm relaxing, and then suddenly all of them. One of them goes, you have to understand, these are guys 230, 235, in extremely top shape, the best strikers in the world. They go, "Oh man, I wish I was home playing video game." The moment that guy said that, the other ones right away say, "Yeah, I wish I was home eating. I was home with my wife." And then they all look at me. They expect me to say the same.
That copyright gonna get me with that song.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? There's no other place on earth that I would rather be than here. Porra. I don't know if you noticed, but we're getting cut on and off a little bit. Have you noticed that?
For me, it's all good. Over here, it's all good.
It's all good. Yeah. For me, it's fair. I think you got to stop buying your equipment at Chinatown.
Enzo and
judo guy, huh?
what's his name?
Striker.
Something
From Holland.
Yeah,
Spikers.
Ben Spikers. Yeah, the judo guy. And apparently that guy was fucking with Henzo. Kept calling his room.
I love Henzo.
Calling his hotel room all night. So Henzo was like, "Oh, okay." All right.
And did you see when he stepped on his face at the end?
Stepped on his face after he smashed him.
Yeah.
Here he is. Here's Henzo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, this is actually okay.
Look at that cage.
Yeah.
Just duct tape around it.
So he gets his back.
Nice.
He flattens him out, and then here it comes. Boom, boom,
Back in the
boom,
neck.
boom.
They didn't have no rules back then, everybody.
Yeah, I mean,
you could do whatever you wanted back
that is
then.
the way to open up that choke, man. You can't defend once
just
someone
hit
starts
somebody right in the
raining those
spine.
elbows down. And you can cover that shit up all you want. Now he's tapping.
Now watch this. When he goes away, what he's going to do?
He gets
him
up
once.
and then steps
Uh,
on
That's bad behavior to me, but we're my Henzo guys. We're my Henzo guys to
World
defend
Combat
that.
Championship.
master.
That was.
I
think
can't
the
defend that
look at it,
behavior.
He helps him up. Hey, roll over, buddy.
I can't defend that.
Oh,
Now.
that's just the people's. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
He beat the fuck out of that dude.
That was a good one.
BJ is good because he was one of us. He shouldn't be part of our family, and he decided to go in a different way.
He's gonna end up trying to pull to the ground, and then I'm just gonna be relentless.
I still have the invincible feeling, and BJ is gonna taste a little bit
I'm
of
gonna
it.
be relentless, and after the fight, he's gonna be traumatized.
I was doing this when BJ was on his father's nutsack.
Yeah.
When you actually fighting a long fight like that, 50 minutes, 1 hour, I fought 1 hour before, every single cell in your blood tells you to give up and leave. But that's when a strong.
You shouldn't be fighting for 1 hour, no way.
Strong mind.
Shouldn't be fighting for 1 hour,
keeps
no
you
way.
strong. Like I remember every time I thought about leaving that fight, I made fun of myself, and then I pushed my body again. I start imposing the fight against my opponent, because the body needs to know that every time he wants to leave, he's gonna have to work harder. So you better shut the fuck up, motherfucker.
The funniest one ever was there was a. I refused to have Easy Pass. I had to go and speak to the person who worked there. I said, I can't believe someone works there, and I'm gonna pass my whole life just passing right through. So I refused to get Easy Pass for the first 7-8 years that I was here in America. So I would drive waiting line there. Then when I get there, one day I knew almost
Why do you do
everybody.
that?
Then one day I get there, there's a black woman. I said to
here
her,
we
how
go.
you doing, my princess?
My
Good morning.
princess.
And she goes, and keeps. I was pissed because she completely ignored me and
It's New York. Everybody
I
get
said, you wanna
ignored.
know something? I was passing there every day on that time, and I knew her boat. So every day I say, if I get pissed at her, I will have lose. I'll have lost to her.
Yeah.
So I gotta change her. Otherwise, she changed me. So every day I drove there for the next year and a half.
You should have just got the easy pass.
And I would speak to her every day. After 1 year and a half, she looked at me and she goes, when are you going to give up? I said, when I got a smile from you, I will give up. And then she started smiling. She became one of the best friends, and I couldn't get an Easy Pass because of her. I passed by and bring coconut water when there was no coconut water in the market. I'll get coconut water, I'll bring to her, and she became a great friend of mine. And I remember when she retired, when she was done with her job, her last day, she goes, I just came here today to say bye to you. Gotta look strong now. Now is the time for the medium shirt.
put the
Be tight.
put the small shirt on.
Yeah. I was caught in an arm lock, and I remember I had plenty of time to tap, and I was just laughing. I said, that won't ever happen here. And I had my arm broke. My arm
Man.
actually came out of the socket, and it was an ugly scene to see, you know. And he broke the
That's
head of the
Sakuraba.
bone, and as the referee stopped the fight, and everybody's in shock because it looks very ugly, like your elbow is actually out of place. It's like, and I left, I get my arm, I put it back, and went back out again by itself. I put it back again, and then I stood up and I shake my opponent's hand and I congratulated him for his victory. And for the whole time I was smiling and laughing and making jokes. I remember people, like, by seeing me, they were like, oh, this, what happened? It's not hurting? And they believe by being so bad, the fracture, the way that it looks, the pain was
It was a
gone.
dislocation,
There was
but,
no pain at all.
It's still not good though.
Let me tell you one thing.
That thing's still not good.
I never felt so much pain in my life. But the victory belonged to my opponent that day. But I would never give him the pleasure to see my face in pain. You know, so I paid them with a smile.
They don't
And I
make
just
people
walked
like
out
that
of the
no
ring.
more, man. They don't make people
Right.
like Henzo no more.
A malnourished American guy, raised and fed in American pure milk. Look at this. Goddamn. 300 pounds. We have to convince him to drop a little weight to go from 300 to 265. You know what he did? He took a dump.
That was a very funny situation. I was in my gym, back then it was Gold's Gym, and as I'm walking in, and there's a 2 doors to get in for the winter. So as I'm coming in, there's a guy coming behind me. So I open the door, I say, after you, champ. And he just goes and passes right by. And I was pissed. This in Brazil, it's a reason for a fight.
Brazil,
You know, like you hold the door.
they
the
be
guy
fight.
doesn't
They
take
be
you,
ready to
he
fight
just
Brazil for
ignores you.
anything.
And he did more than that.
They be
He was
ready to
like,
fight
boom,
Brazil for anything.
and pass right by. So I walk in the gym, I work out for an hour and a half, I run half an hour, I work out, I did everything. I didn't see the guy in there. There's a huge gym, I didn't see him in there at all. So that's, I believe, at the same time, in fate and karma. As I'm leaving the gym, an hour and a half later, who's right behind me when I was holding the door? And you have to understand, the first thing I thought, I said,
remember this.
Yeah, and I say like this.
What's
no,
up, bro?
You know, if I right away, there's a fight in me.
We
So
just
right
listen to
away,
Henzo.
I was like, no, I cannot be rude. I'm gonna hold the door again. I was thinking about passing by and locking the door behind me, which in Brazil, if you do that, is a reason for a fight too.
Yeah.
It's an insult.
They got a fight
I
reason
went
to
in
fight
and
for
said, no,
everything.
I can't let him change me. You know, so I open the door. I say, once again, champ, after you, please. He goes, let's cut the homo shit. my dear friend. I grabbed him by the neck and I bitch slapped him at least 10 times.
You're obviously very media friendly. Everyone loves talking to you, but it seems like last couple months leading up to this fight, you sort of went off the grid. You didn't do as much. You were quiet. Was that a calculated move on your part?
I got a call from Renzo Gracie. And when you get a call from a Gracie, it's kind of like getting a call from Randy Couture. It's you don't share your opinion. You listen, you say okay, and you hang up. And that's it.
What do you say?
He wasn't overly happy with me, but let's leave it at that.
Renzo's awesome. I mean, he just makes you feel good about yourself. Not only that, but good about the art. You know, because we all do martial arts to feel a part of something. My students want to feel a part of Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu. I want to feel part of something. And for me, I don't really have an instructor. And so, like, on Twitter, I always reach out to Renzo, and he always gives me a hand.
What's that guy's name?
You know, he even though Half was my instructor, but Renzo's like, if you ever need something, I'm always here. That's the feeling I get from him. So one of these days, I want to make it to New York and just give him a hug and thank him for everything. He's a genuinely good guy. He makes you feel good about the art and yourself. He makes you feel like you're a part of something great. He's, to me, the leader of all of us. We have different academies, and at times you need to put all that aside because sometimes it's just, they're not real boundaries because he kind of unites us all.
Have my father in the highest place.
Is that Hobson?
A man can have another end.
Is that Hobson? Is that the guy
And
that
I
gave
would
Bolsonaro the black
die
belt?
before I could disappoint, I believe that he had. So he made me strong, and he made me believe that what you believe is more important than anything else, you know? It's more important than actually your life or everything that you have.
To me, it's my religion. It changed my way of seeing. I can't see things the same way as everybody does because I see through jiu-jitsu eyes. You know, I see ways to achieve, I see ways to make possible. It's like people think we sell jiu-jitsu, we sell a martial arts to our students and to the people around us. We don't. In reality, we're selling we sell self-confidence. We're selling a positive lifestyle. We sell, jiu-jitsu is not just a martial art, it's a lifestyle. If you take jiu-jitsu out of me, you're gonna have an empty shell. It's like everything that I am and everything that I think is guided by jiu-jitsu, you know, and I can thank my grandfather enough for bringing our family into this, you know. It's like it was the chance to see people that before they were empty and they were like weak, and I saw them transforming and I helped them, you know, becoming a father and build a family and be running companies that their family had it. And so in reality, we are selling confidence. We're giving them confidence. And this was the biggest gift I ever received in my life, was to learn jiu-jitsu so I could pass forward.
Take a look at this face. If I end up my career without a face like this, I wouldn't be considered a fighter. This is the picture that I'm gonna take now inside my locker room and show to my grandkids in the future. You see, when I bite, my teeth don't match. This is an unbelievable feeling. Look, I'm gonna say it again, it's better than sex.
I don't know about that. We plead the fifth on that.
Yeah. Everything that I am, like Johnny Cash used to say out of Folsom Prison, I owe to my father, because he was the motherfucker who gave me the gravel in my guts and the spit in my eye, because he was the one who gave me the Gracie name. Thank you, Dad. Love you.
He had a towel on that whole time? Why that towel didn't fall off? Well, some of you guys would like that towel to fall off. That was Renzo Gracie. That was a nice little inspiration to start the day off. What's going on, everybody? We're going to jump around a little bit. We do have some Galvao we'll get to, and some, what's the girl's name? Mackenzie, yeah. It says least profitable college sports, track and field at number 1. Wow. Happy White Belt Wednesday. You must be old because we don't use that no more. But yeah, we used to do, White Belt Wednesday. What did we do on Tuesday? Takedown Tuesday. Remember we used to do that stuff? Swimming is number 2. Soccer, number 3. Softball, number 4. Tennis, number 5. Volleyball, number 6. Golf, number 7. Gymnastics, number 8. Rowing, Number 9, and baseball, about to say basketball. Baseball at number 10. So the least profitable college sports. Now, where's wrestling at? Someone says football, basketball, maybe baseball. Baseball's on here right there. Football and men's basketball are the most school resources, or most schools' source of income to help offset the losses of other sports. About 20 years ago, the only sports that made money were football, men's basketball, and hockey. Hockey was basically break even. Okay, break even hockey. Where's wrestling at? Yeah, I don't know. We got Mr. Keith Krikorian. What's up? He ain't no party like a Galvao party. I've never been to one of those, so I can't tell you about that. He says, what to do after a loss? He says, own it. Shout out to Ollie. Ollie passed away last year. Own it. You lost, period. Excuses and blaming others will never solve the root issue. Well, I remember Galvao got in trouble. What did he start doing? He started blaming other people, their finances. Ownership is the first step towards progress. Hey, ain't that the truth? Number 2, identify one major weakness, not 20. What was the biggest weakness exposed? That now becomes your focus. And, sometimes you don't have a weakness, especially a black belt, It could be a knowledge gap or strength gap or skill gap, or sometimes there's no major weakness, Sometimes you overlook something. Sometimes it's luck. I hate to say it. Sometimes it's luck. Sometimes you just more focused. You got a good night's rest. You ate really good. You feel strong. You're confident. A lot of this stuff is mental. A lot of this stuff, your performance is mental. Number 3, he says, replace ego with curiosity. Instead of why me, ask, what did this teach me? Number 4, it says, separate identity from outcome. You are not your worst performances. A loss is an event, not an identity. Attach your identity to discipline, character, and work ethic instead of just winning. Well, hate to break it to you, but only one person can win in jiu-jitsu. It's not a team sport. Only one person can win that. I got to move this off my face right here. Yeah, only one person can win. Will it look better right there on my head? I don't know if I like that. Let me move back. It's distracting me. Yeah, only one person can win. And then 5, he says, rebuild confidence through work. Stay in the room. Only way to fix your problems is by working on them. Get back to the gym and start addressing what needs to be fixed. And in 6, focus on the big picture. Don't chase revenge, chase improvement. The process isn't dramatic, it's gradual. 7, keep smiling. Oh, life is good, man. Choose happiness. That's true. What about Quintet? What happened with Quintet? We got another lifetime membership. Mike Trasso, you doing lifetime membership? So I'm starting to see a lot of lifetime memberships. So if you guys have a gym, maybe that's something you can add to your program. My only question is, most of these gyms ain't going to be around that long. Most gyms ain't going to survive 5 years. So be mindful when you do. Quintet is team versus team. Okay, thanks. You picked the one. You picked the one instance where it's a team. Thank you. Now, most tournaments you by yourself. Most super fights you by yourself. ADCC you by yourself. Hell, even CJI you out there by yourself. So yeah. Even Quintet, you are a team, but you can go out there and lose. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah, lifetime membership. Go ahead.
Your name wrong? Is it Pritz Laugh?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, I say Pritz
What's
Laugh.
up, bro?
Yep. That's what it is.
Okay.
Maybe someone in my family can correct me on that, but I'm pretty sure I always said Pritz Laugh.
I don't know Prince Laugh. We got the Grand Prix coming up. It says 10 years strong, a decade of evolution, champions, and unforgettable moments. Now they haven't changed the. You found a location. LO Snap is serious. Is it good to be a warrior in the garden or a garden in a warrior? I don't know what that means, Patrick Fowler, but I understand I think I get your gist. Now Grand Prix Nobody cares about the Grand Prix. Pay for Europeans and pay for pans. Pay these people. We don't care about the Grand Prix. We can survive without the Grand Prix. Your wife gonna buy it? Dang. Snap got that money. Now, Snap, just think everything through. Do you really want to have to deal with all these people? Do you want to have to deal with these people? Just think it through. I just don't want Snap crashing out. My voice. It's revenge plot. My man, Snap, man. They say IBJF Pro League Grand Prix. Nobody cares about the Grand Prix. Pay for pans and pay more money for the tournaments that are already around. We don't care. Pay people for the other tournaments. Pay people or let the black belts compete for free or something. 2016 marked the first official IBJJF Pro League Grand Prix featuring a stacked 8-man bracket and a $40K grand prize. I think it's still the same. God dog. Snap said, you know what? Screw everybody. Screw everybody. Some of the biggest names in the sport stepped in, including Marcus Buchecha, Leo Nogueira, shout out to Leo, Muhammad Ali, Felipe Pena, Ishanji. Buchecha will go on to claim the title first. More to come. Then the Grand Prix 2017, 2019, Cyborg. This is before he got knocked out of there. Well, he's back now. 2021. Okay. Most of these guys have been hit by USADA. USADA? No, not yet. USADA? Most of these guys got hit by USADA. Felipe Andrew. Yeah, he got hit. Yeah, most of these guys got hit. The Gracies are masters of marketing. That's true. Well, that was their business. Margali. These guys. Natalie. I don't know how to say her name, but I know her. Hit by USADA. Yeah. IBJF, pay for pans and pay for euros. How about you do that? Snap says, opening week of the gym. We're going to do a week of seminars every day. So send me your price. Oh, sweet. I might come through. When are you trying to open up, bro? It says, by the numbers, women's college wrestling programs by division. NCAA Division I, you have 8 programs. Okay, who's in those programs? NCAA Division II, 40 programs. Division 3, 77 programs. They have 77 programs? Juneteenth? Uh-oh. NAIA, 50 programs. The girls are taking over, so, when you guys try to push out all your girls, I'm thinking, man, the girls taking over jiu-jitsu, the girls taking over wrestling, judo. Honestly, if you were smart, you could make a world champion in the female division way faster than you can in the men's division, just to be honest. NJCAA, 37 programs. CCCAA, 20 programs. I don't even know what that is. A total of 232 programs. Oh, shoot, congrats. I'm telling you, these girls taking over.
I am so freaking hungry. Where am I? What time is it? Which close it is?
Oh, wow.
What's all this?
Mush might be over there. Oh, he said women. Oh, okay, okay. Mush might be over there in a second. Mush might jump on that plane. There's not too many of those though, Snap. There's not too many of those girls that I can think of. Yeah, most of them got a girlfriend. Let me get Mush out there too. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, let him know. Let me watch this again. I got distracted.
I am so freaking hungry. Where am I? What time is it? Which close are these? What's all this?
He has some issues. A lot of them have been tampered with, but I know if you know. Oh wow, I can maybe name two, one or two. You want them to be competitors? What you want them to be? Regular people? I can only name one. Then I can think. Yeah, that would be Baron Bozo. Is Baron Bozo the only girl? Baron Bozo, I think she's straight. Yeah, I think Baron Bozo's the only girl I could think of. Unless you want an ex Atos girl. You want a girl from Atos? you started in jiu-jitsu until high school, transferred to wrestling in high school. Yes, sir. That's the game plan. If you got kids, let them wrestle in high school. And they can always go back to jiu-jitsu or hey, go to college. Why are you doing that to my homie, man?
Why are there so many Chinese food restaurants in black neighborhoods? It's due to a very special type of seasoning called
Happy New Year. Happy Lunar New
Back
Year.
in 1882, the U.S. passed the Chinese Exclusion Act, banning most Chinese immigrants from entering the country. But because the government loves money, it left a loophole. If you were a laborer, no entry. But if you owned a business, you could qualify as a merchant, which meant you could stay and you could bring your family over. Then in 1915, a court ruled that owning a restaurant counted as a business. And just like that, opening a Chinese restaurant became a one-way ticket into America. Then came a new problem in the 1960s. Basically, banks were racist as fudge. If Chinese folks wanted to open up restaurants in white neighborhoods, the answer was often no.
But because the positionality of Asian Americans is weaponized
Revenge.
to oppress black people, Asian Americans were being given loans to open businesses in black communities, even though black people were not able to receive loans to open businesses in their own communities.
Happy Black History Month, y'all. Why are there so many Chinese food restaurants?
Mush, you're gonna have to go down to Houston now. L Snap said you're gonna have you for a seminar. It says some friendships are bigger than wrestling. This one crossed oceans. So it says Cyclone teammates Anthony Insamindia, I'm messing his name up, and younger Bastida, I'm messing that name up too, grew up together in Cuba. Iowa State fans watched them become Big 12 champs in 2024. This week, Insamindia, I'm messing that up, talked about how Bastida is to this team and how much he's grown since arriving in Ames, Iowa. I mess all the names up. He also shares his childhood story from when they were 10 years old to show why a 10-hour drive from Ohio to Iowa was nothing. When Bastida first got to Iowa, Anthony was still at Ohio State. He got in the car and came anyway. So, got some Cubanos over here.
I mean, everything is different about him. He's the guy here. People look up to him. And that kind of gives you confidence, and he's confident. He likes to, talk to everybody, and he's very open. So I did that because I'm a team player, and I've always liked to support my people, and we come from the same team since we were 8 years old. Number two is because he's a brother to me. We grew up together. I have a little story. I remember breaking my elbow when I was like 10 years old, and I couldn't go to school because of that. And the teachers told me, "Hey, what teammate do you want me to send home so that you can copy the classes and help you with everything?" And I told that teacher told Younger to come to my house to help me. And I was 10 years old. So that's how back we go. Sure. So I drove 10 hours and we spent a good time. I don't know, we went bowling and we did some fun things, but it was good, It was good.
Oh no, L Snap, be ready for war. Calm down. L Snap, the god of war. We're gonna call him Kratos. Let me pull him up. Let me pull up Kratos LL Snap real fast. This LL Snap right here. Don't that look like LL Snap? If we give him black skin, that's LL Snap right there. See, that's why I try not to piss off LL Snap. I can't have that God of War coming after me. That look exactly like LL Snap. Just put some black skin on him. He be ready to go to war. Calm down, LL Snap. LL Snap about to they done pissed this man off. And you know LL Snap got the resources to go to war. He ready to go to war. Johnny Tama world champion, but I mean he beatable. Johnny Tama definitely beatable. So he went from losing who's number one to winning 10K the next week. Damn, that's nice. Like I said, a lot of this mental, man. A lot of this mental. Max Hansen, he says, I always say, you are not a loser. You are what you tell yourself you are. Do you live in a way that reflects who you want to be? The only thing that changed in the week between Flow Grappling's Who's Number One and Enigma Jiu-Jitsu 10K 185 tournament, my mind. You can change your mind, but it only changes through action. Truly, that was one of the hardest training weeks of my life. No excuses, no skip sessions, even with a busted arm. I remember the sprints I did at Westside Barbell Jiu-Jitsu 2 days before the event and had my legs feeling like jello. I got the call after the hardest session of the week at Immortal Martial Arts. I had to say yes. I owe Jacob Couch the Hillbilly Hammer for giving me the opportunity in that tournament that really changed my life. Said, despite the shape of my body, my mind was metal going into the tournament. People preach this training or that training, echo or drilling or hard rounds or Danaher's way, this or that. It literally means nothing. Or it really means nothing. It's your mind. If your mind is not up to the task, will you change your mind today? Will you take action today? Or will you just keep doing what you've known all along is wrong for you to want to be? It's up to you. I can't read jiu-jitsu people writing, bro. I know I can barely read, but come on. This might be good news for Mush. It says Latvia's gender gap is so big, there are 80,000 more women than men. So they might need Mush over there. And if I remember correctly, I believe Andres is from Latvia. Says Mush, never post these long. Yeah. just we need that save it in the drafts t-shirt. Oh, I should have sent that to homie Quan. Yeah, most people need to save their messages and post in the drafts. That is true. We got Mika Galvao. Child support's ready. Look at that baby. That baby's like, this is my dad? Oh, no. I wish my dad was a lawyer or a doctor. I wish my daddy was a lawyer or a doctor. What was the Andre Galvao? We haven't gotten to it. We haven't gotten to it yet. I wish my daddy was a doctor or a lawyer. I'm sorry, bro. Your dad could have been a doctor or a lawyer if your mom was thinking straight. Now your dad's just a jiu-jitsu dude. My dad is a jiu-jitsu black belt. People don't even know what that is. I mean, listen. If you could choose your parents, do you want your daddy to be a doctor or a lawyer, or you want your dad to be a jiu-jitsu dude? Now, he is a good jiu-jitsu dude. But there's no stability in that jiu-jitsu, right? There's no 401k, there's nothing. Now, if he gets a job with LL Snap, he's going to get $80K, maybe some benefits. We don't know. We'll see. But otherwise, Amik could have got a more stable dude for that baby. That baby could have had an engineer for her father with a respectable career and an inheritance. That baby could have had a trust fund if Amik was thinking straight. That baby could have been rich. That baby should have been rich. Let's be honest. That baby should have been rich. Amit should have got a nice Jewish doctor or Jewish lawyer or Jewish dentist. That baby should have been rich. That baby should go to private school, private Jewish school. His dad is a PED user. Oh yeah, he did get hit by USADA. I forgot about that. She could have picked a better man. I'm sorry. I like Mika Galvao, but she could have picked a better dude, honestly. She's an Olympic champion. She could have picked anybody. It is what it is, you know. Baby's already out of there. Oh, LL Snap saying some stuff. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but yeah, she could have made some better. Now Mika could have been her hot boyfriend, you know, she had fun with. That's the guy you have fun with. That's not the guy you settle down with. I'm sorry. That ain't the guy you settle down with. He ain't got nothing. What does he have to his name? He doesn't have a school. He's in a new country. That's fine. Listen, that's fine. But listen, when you get married, that ain't going to pay the bills. Pipeline ain't going to pay the bills once you get married. And they're going to get tired of that pipe eventually. But shout out to little Mika Galvao right here. He cute. He look cute right now. We all made dumb dating. But listen. We didn't get those girls pregnant. Hopefully we didn't get those girls pregnant. You know some of these girls you ain't supposed to get them pregnant. You like, let me just be safe with this girl. Hey, listen, that's why you need some good homies. See, look, you need some good. You got to have a good mind on your shoulders. Some people. Now, Mika got to come up. He got to come up with Amik. He got himself a world champion, Olympic champion. He got to come up. He did. I'm not saying he did what he was supposed to do, but he did come up getting with the meat. You know they got a cat in there. Say a prayer for these. They living in the hood. They got that baby in the hood. Amit could have had a doctor, lawyer, or dentist. Nice Jewish doctor, lawyer, or dentist. And that baby could have had a nanny. That baby could have had a nanny. Well, I guess they're happy, love and all that stuff. They laying in the trenches. They got that Amazon bed, Amazon crib. At least he got his PS5 now. He ain't turned that PS5 on since that baby got out of there. Look at the baby. The baby looking up at the ceiling like, damn, this is what I'm living in? Look at that baby. Damn, this is what He should go ahead and sell that PS5. He ain't playing it no more. He ain't playing that. She's rich, Mush. She's rich. He not turn that PS5. You know when you click that PS5 sound? I bet you she gonna get upset. He turned that PS5 on. That's rent. Yeah, he need to sell that. I'm just telling the truth. Nah, look at that baby. That baby like, damn, this is what I'm living in? I thought, that baby was like, damn, I thought I was gonna have a good life. Damn, I thought I was gonna live in a nice mansion or something. They in the trenches, bro. They on the Amazon bed. LL Snap found the bed over there. He found that bed on Amazon. They ain't got no space. They tired of each other. Look at that baby. Go ahead and get that sleep. You got wrestling practice in the morning. Go ahead and sleep, baby. You got wrestling practice in the morning. You better rest up now. You better rest up. You got wrestling practice. At least they got the kid out of the way, yeah. But she looked like she want to have another kid, Mush. That's what you got to be careful of, because when they have that first baby, you know, especially, well, they got to be careful that because she can get pregnant again real quickly. Look at that baby. That baby's like, damn, this how I'm living? God damn, I'm living like this. I thought. I'm sorry, baby. Nothing we could do, man. Elo Snap crazy. Elo Snap said, well, that's good enough. What Fionn doing?
I have no idea why. I've never really thought about it. I suppose it's to make sure that we tell our opponent we're ready, let's go. Like, you don't want to just start before you slap bump, right?
Absolutely no idea.
Now, Fionn did say judokas are freaks. Now, we need Mush to confirm that for us, because I might have to go see what they're about over there. LL Snap said, I got one and done. Now, I bet you there's a little LL Snap out there somewhere. now Fionn, she said it in, remember the video we watched yesterday? She did say that.
That we tell our opponent we're ready, let's go. Like, you don't want to just start before you slap bump, right?
Got Barbosa out here. He having good fun. Is that his wife? That's not his wife. Is that his wife? That's not Barbosa's wife, is it? Is that that's not Barbosa's wife? Who is that? Barbosa, who you with? That ain't his wife. Or maybe it is. I don't know. All right, we gotta get Mush on that IJF. We gotta get Mush international, bro. We gotta get Mush his passport. Mush gonna come back looking. He gonna give Mush. Let's get Mush international this year. He gonna come back looking different. Like, you know what? She was right.
Every sport has used technology in some way, and it completely changed the game. In racing, you know, like the best way to accelerate or decelerate out of these turns, you see it like Moneyball in baseball, and it's something that we don't really do.
Where could you plug that in? Like,
I don't know.
Guard passing? Like,
it could be like something as small as, like, you know, grabbing low by the ankles versus grabbing by the shins, or taking a small crescent step versus taking a wide step. I don't know. I wonder if we could do something like that in jiu-jitsu that we can close up some holes up. Conceptually, I feel like there will be a time when that comes to play.
Simple Man said, man, look at him. Simple Man said, we need some AI to help us. They lost their brain, so they need AI. Cut off the mics, yeah. They suffering without Craig over there.
So me and Colin have a really like strong, good relationship.
So remember yesterday we watched Higashi was saying one of Colton Brown's guys is good. I think this is the kid he was talking about for 100 kg. Mush, what weight class you going for?
I've known him because when I would train at Cranford, he would also, like, when he was still like in his career, like towards the end of it, prepping for the Olympics and everything. Like, I was like a kid, and I'd always like, you know, be like, oh yeah, he's going to the Olympics. Like, he's in the same dojo as me. I'd always ask him to do whatever, like an Awaza round or something, and we'd do randori. So it was like I knew Colton when I was a kid, and now he's like my coach, and now we've built this super strong relationship where he's a big influence in everything I've achieved in my career and everything. And I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for Colton and when he came into my life.
Okay, that's Daniel. I can't say his last name, but I think I've seen him around.
You're a state champion wrestler, but you also do judo, jiu-jitsu, correct?
Yes, I do.
How have all those sports helped you in wrestling?
I feel I haven't done jiu-jitsu much. I mostly did jiu-jitsu to help with my judo because it helps with submissions. But my judo, I feel it really helps with like your footwork, and it really makes you focus on where your hips are, and like it just brought more attention to like where I was and being in the moment of wrestling and stuff, and like knowing exactly where I am, knowing where my partner is, feeling out the situation, knowing if I can be able to do something that's a little risky and know if I have a higher chance of it succeeding. Like, I feel that's what it helped in the wrestling aspect of it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's very talented of you to be able to do all
Thank you.
three.
Thank you.
Instagram famous too. And then
we're getting more people kind of mixing the arts. You know, PJ Duke does judo, wrestling. Spencer Lee, judo, wrestling. J Flow, judo, wrestling. So it seems like if you do judo, it can help your judo, your wrestling, and your jiu-jitsu. So he says, we need to vial your blood. We need to test them T levels, bro. You gonna put them in the hyperbaric chamber? Somebody did ask about Galvao. Who asked about Galvao? He is on the thumbnail. So Training MMA, Training Angry says, Atos Zurich affiliate, the Thumb, we just call him the Thumb over here, admits Andre is being investigated criminally. Alrighty, comments are taking off. Mush says his T is higher than average. Mush athlete. He says an open investigation is not a conviction. As of today, there is only an investigation. These guys, they're like, well, he's not in prison yet, so he's innocent. 800? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what you guys got. Wakandan blood. All I know is I saw Lakea. I was like, Lakea, is that you? Lakea, what happened to you? What did they do? What did they do to you, Lakea? I didn't recognize Lakea. I was like, Lakea, what happened? They did a Cuban experiment on my man. An open investigation is not a conviction. As of today, there is only an investigation. So that's what the Thumb said. The person concerned has remained in California, has cooperated, provided 6 months of recordings as well as their phone, and has taken legal steps. Freedom of speech is essential. Yeah, Tony was pretty big. Now, I don't know if he could use that size. I got to roll for you guys to see if he's using that size properly. Okay, I didn't hear any audio about this. That's the Thumb right there. So just so you guys remember, the Thumb has been on Gracie Baja. He been on Gracie Baja, Alliance, and now Atos. Who Training Angry? We don't know who he is though. And the Thumb been on more teams than Mikey. The Thumb been on more teams than Mikey. Let me see if he puts anything up there. Kind is unaffiliated. Oh, did you guys see that? Ooh, didn't see that. Kind didn't post nothing though. Actually, he did say something.
I'm sorry, but whether you have a son or a daughter, I want to see a female on the mat. I want to see a female coach. I want to see a female at the front desk, because I believe that women see some of the things. Not I believe. I know that the women see things that we're not seeing, which is where the Safe Sport certification comes in that we make people do for Academy Safe. Like, the one thing that I took out of that course the most, because it fit my situation leaving where I was the grooming of the parent. And you are helping other women decide to come there and then potentially be a victim to this person, to this coach.
He's just another person, another victim, another one that's caught.
Yeah, no, I can't do that next.
Welcome back, White Monster Podcast Technique of the Week. Today we're going to talk about arm.
So Kynan is unaffiliated. I guess he listed as unaffiliated right there. You guys can see. Don't use the dead presidents. Well, he must be from New York because only New Yorkers use the dead president's song for everything. Big Dan is number 10. Oh, that list is terrible. That's a terrible list. Now let me check on the thumb real fast. Can I find the thumb? Let me find the thumb real fast. We like the thumb. The thumb came up with Ratos. 1, 2, 3 Ratos. The thumb came up with that. That was good. I give the thumb that. The thumb, he gets a thumb up for that. The thumb came up with Ratos. Let me post that in the chat real fast. He came up with that. He came up with that, bro. That was almost on level with Josiah. Yo, he came up with that. That was some good work. 1, 2, 3 Ratos. He came up with that. That was good. That was good, man. We gotta admit, I will admit when they come up with something good. Even Gordon came up with Cricket Craig. That was good. That was good. What did he post? He does long posts.
Bom dia, tropa.
He must be on some
Bom
shit,
dia
bro.
pra nós. Tem mais coisa pra fazer hoje, então acordamos cedo. E até a musiquezinha. Tem mulher que enganou Adão, Sansão, Lampião e até o cão. Tem mulher que enganou Adão, Sansão, Lampião e até o cão. Imagina você que é cuzão. Imagina você que é cuzão.
What guy from UFC?
Quantas pessoas você conhece que...
Oh, so these are the guys training at Atos right now. They lost all their black belts. They ain't got no black belts no more. Can you send that to me on a little snap? All they got is brown belts over there. They're probably all Brazilian and then one Asian guy. We stand with you, Professor Andre. 1, 2, 3 Ratos. If I find an Atos person, I know they're gonna come after me. They might as well. So that's right now. That he's the only Brazilian. That's possible now. There are some Japanese Brazilians, Nah, some of these other guys look Brazilian, Middle Eastern or something. I don't know what they are. So there are people training at Atos now.
Bom dia, tropa. Let's go, baby. Bom dia pra nós.
He need to stop using the Middle East, Brazil. Yeah.
Mais
He just be doing shit, bro. He be singing. Vice Society. Is that on YouTube? He not doing anything, bro.
Então, vou buscar meu Rolex novo amanhã, tropa. Me segue aí. Outra coisa. Ai, você vai perder aluno. Perdi 4 bunda rachada e só do dia 2 até agora já assinei 20 alunos. Ai, vou falar uma coisa pra vocês, meu amigo. Pressão é um privilégio. Você tem que estar na pressão ali. Pressão é privilégio, rapaz. Ai, eu vou perder aluno. Eu passei 3 anos financiando minha academia com dinheiro do meu bolso. Nunca ganhei um salário. Eu não posso passar mais 3, não. Sai fora. O negócio é que você tem que ter caráter. Você tem que ser homem. Você tem que ser faixa preta. Não é só botar uma faixa preta na cintura e ganhar campeonato. Faixa preta é na vida, meu amigo. Faixa preta é em tudo. O cara tem que ser faixa preta na porrada. Faixa preta pra defender a família, defender os amigos. Faixa preta é isso. Porra. Uma, né? Aí o cara mandou, professor, vi lá que o site da sua marca não tá feito. Aí eu falei, meu, queria fazer com o cara lá, o cara tá me cobrando 5 mil pra fazer. E a última vez que ele fez, ficou todo cagado. Não gostei, não vou fazer com ele. Mas de todo jeito, minha marca eu não vendo nada de coisa em grosso assim, são só peças únicas. Então eu também não tô muito preocupado com o site, não. Aí que eu tô até arrumando aqui as coisas. Que a galera vai vir fazer uma reportagem aqui na academia, né? Porque a gente tá patrocinando agora o negócio lá das mulheres do Pink Team também, pá. Aí eu falei, não tô preocupado com o site também, não. Quero fazer, mas não vou vender nada em site, vou vender as coisas aqui, pá. Eu vou fazer seu site aí. Aí eu falei, como é que é? Vou fazer tudo pra você. O cara já tá fazendo nosso site lá, vocês vão ver. Muito top, tipo, sinistro, assim, muito, muito top mesmo. Incrível, cara. Então, quer dizer...
Rolex.
Enquanto tem gente preocupada em perder aluno e não sei o quê, eu rebentei um Rolex de 50 mil. Defendi o que eu acredito pro meu professor. Tem gente mandando mensagem aqui o tempo todo, meu irmão, parabéns aí, cara. Até que enfim um faixa preta de verdade nessa bosta aí, nesses ratos, não. Que só sabe ganhar campeonato. E aí, assinei 20 cacetadas de aluno. Recebi um convite da Rolex para ir comprar o meu Rolex. Que os caras estavam falando lá que era Lolex. Eu tive que mostrar a nota, né? Só que aí depois eu botei na mesa também. Falei, se quiser ver se é Lolex ou não é Rolex ou Rolex, vai pagar 50. Bota 50 mil que eu boto 50 mil.
Rolex, I'm pretty sure
Aí recebi um convite da Rolex. O cara tá fazendo meu site e assinei uma porrada de aluno. No final das contas, é o certo pelo certo, rapaz. Tá pensando o quê? Dono de fruta.
The Lolex. I ain't never heard of a Lolex. Honestly, I couldn't tell the difference till LO Snap. LO Snap's like, that ain't real. You know, LO Snap got money. Mr. Marlin said a lot of people agree with them. Agree with the thumb. I don't know if I'm going to agree with the thumb. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Marlin. I don't know if I agree with the thumb. He trying to sell his gear. He might be selling gear off you guys. You need to sell this. You need to sell this. Listen, I'm not trying to convince nobody. They can believe what you guys want. I'm not changing anybody's minds. I don't have energy or time to change anybody's minds. He's trying to flex on us with 2 racks of sweatshirts. Well, that's more racks of sweatshirts than I got. I got 1 sweatshirt. The thumb is nonstop content. We need to put Josiah in there with the thumb, man. That might be pretty interesting. So we got the rats, the Ratos. No, what was that? No alligators? No rats? Shout out to Atos. They do got some brown belts training there, though. Okay. Somebody's still training there. Okay, shout out to them. Now, those classes used to be a lot bigger, though. Those classes, that's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to convince anybody of anything. I'm going to write that down, Ratos. You know, Elo Snap's our creative director. After 6 years, you can get a black belt from this guy. Yeah, well, everything is easy. Everything easy is straight. No rats. No ratos. That's the funniest thing he came up with. Everything easy is garbage. New t-shirt. Okay. All right. Well, he got his birch going on, so maybe he's going to make some money off of it.
The conditioning for the kiddos e Revolution Monkey, baby. Let's go. Follow Revolution Monkey. Let's go. Double. Revolution Monkey outside doing the protection, inside ZHU. Baby. Double layer.
Bro, the thumb, bro. Shout out to the thumb, bro. The thumb, bro. Shout out to the thumb. Mr. Marley said a lot of people agree with them. Now, ask yourself, I mean, even the thumb could be right 10%, but I don't know if I'm agree with the thumb. I don't know if I'll ever be on the same page with the thumb on anything, but you guys believe what you guys want to believe. I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I haven't even said anything. I haven't said anything. See, look, he got Chef and Toast too. So we watched that because Train Angry said that Atos Zurich affiliate admits that Andre is being investigated criminally. That's all we said. What was he saying? We don't know what he was saying. He says an open investigation is not a conviction. As of today, there is only an investigation. The person concerned has remained in California, has cooperated, provided 6 months of recordings as well as their phone, and has taken legal steps. Freedom of speech is essential. 10% of agreement. No, I was just making a joke. I don't think I agree. With open investigation is not a conviction. He was yelling about the Rolex. No, I'm just saying he could be 10% right. I'm not saying about this case. Yeah, I mean, everybody's got their own take. I'm not even arguing anymore. All I'm worried about is myself at this point. I'm not moaning in no girl's ears that I know of. Open allegations will do the damage no matter if it comes out on top. Pause, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's not a good look regardless. It doesn't matter who it could be. It could be anybody. If they got allegations against them and an investigation. Yeah. I mean, Gordon. I do see a difference in how people are being treated. Like Galvao's being treated way more harshly than Gordon. And Gordon's, you got screenshots for days. He's guilty no matter what at this point. Well, I'm trying to see a way. Yeah, I just don't see a way back. There might still be loyalists, but I just don't see a way. Atos will never be the same. For sure. I don't think it'll ever be the same. Even if he is innocent, they can't find any proof, or the proof all evaporated. Proof is gone. Like, I just don't see how Atos could ever be the same. He says, we know what time it is with Gordon. White privilege is carrying that man to the finish line. That's possible. Yeah, that's possible. Well, Galvao got hit with the hammer. He got hit with the wrench. Gordon, can retire. And honestly, Gordon's had more situations at his gym than Atos. But also Gordon never claimed to be a good person, to be honest. So when Gordon smacked Andre, it was pedo on pedo crime. Well, hey, I plead the fifth of that. Everybody thinks he's white. That's why he got spared. Nicky Rod. This whole world is mixed up and masked up. Honestly, if you're an instructor, you should be on your best behavior anyway. Be on your best behavior. You gotta. I mean, Andre had too much to lose anyway. He should have been super cautious. His wife should have been right next to him every day, keeping him straight. No. Keeping him straight. His wife should have been right there. Honestly, if he was smart, he would have had his wife next to him in every class. If he was smart. Public opinion tends to be judge and jury. Well, they are public figures. So that's the cost of being popular. That's the cost of being popular, making a lot of money, having so many schools. That's the cost you got to pay. If he wasn't as big of a figure, the repercussions wouldn't be as serious now. But that's the cost to be you got to pay the cost to be the boss. He should have had his wife there with him every day. His wife should have been in every class with him. His wife should have been there every class, every kid's class, every adult class. No gi. His wife should have been there with his wife every day. He should have been there with his wife every day. A young lady needs help? Okay, Angelica, can you go help her? Honestly, you shouldn't have been working with kids that closely. You should have, okay, let me get some younger people. Says it's ballsy knowing you're a known figure in the community and you moan and allegedly moan. Yeah. I'm not defending any of that. Mr. Marlon, defend him for me. I can't defend. I'm not defending Galvao. Listen, I can barely handle myself. I can't handle Galvao. He Brazilian. He not black. He can handle himself. He no black poppy. Listen, yeah, he should have. When you got that much to lose, you can't risk. You can't risk anything. He shouldn't have risked anything. He honestly, I mean, he shouldn't have been teaching the kids anyway. He should have just been a figurehead in the kids' class. And he probably shouldn't have been rolling with girls. I mean, I know it's different. Well, the thing is, they got so many training partners, you don't need to roll with those girls. She could have rolled with some other girl. Now, some of the smaller schools, you might have to roll with the girls. I'm not saying you should not roll with girls, but I'm saying for him, he's married and he's got a daughter. He probably, I don't know. I probably, well, you could roll with girls, but, be on your best behavior. I plead the fifth. Let me stop. I'm digging a hole up for myself. For sure, girls. I mean, especially, younger girls. See, Mr. Marley, I feel like you're putting words in my mouth. I'm saying his case. I'm saying his case specifically. I roll with ladies, but say I was in Andre's situation, I probably wouldn't be rolling with the kids as much or the women as much. I'm not Galvao though. I'm not. I'm just a regular guy. But if I was in this situation, I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't be rolling with most people. Yeah. Mr. Marlon coming after me. Mr. Marlon, text me if you got something to say, please. Mr. Marlon over here don't put me. Hey, listen, save that for Galvao, Mr. Marlon. Put him in the hot seat. You got me in the hot seat. I ain't got no allegations. Go after Galvao. I prefer not to roll with women, but I've had weird experiences with females who were a little too into me. And, things have happened. I've rolled with girls before and, maybe they felt weird afterwards, Well, Gabby's different. Yeah. The thing is, Gabby's a nice girl. Like, she's nice. I think if you got a lot to lose, you got hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars, you probably need to be super, like, I don't have the resources Galvao has, the name, the clout. I don't have anything he's got. He's better than me. I admit that. He's better than me. But if I was in his situation, I would probably be more conservative, rolling with kids, rolling with the ladies. You too attractive? Okay. Yeah, if I was in his situation, I would probably be more conservative with who I roll with. I probably would just roll with the the competitors or something like that. I would stay away from the kids and the ladies just to be safe. For me, if I had millions of dollars. If I had millions of dollars to lose, okay, let me just roll with a couple people. Let me just roll with Kynan and Barbosa, and let me roll with the world champions. And if I do any private lessons, I'll have my wife there. If I roll with any women, my wife is there. Can we agree to that? Your wife is there. Let me get my wife. She's gonna watch this roll, make sure it's appropriate. A little chaperone. Yeah, you need a chaperone. When you that rich and famous, you need a chaperone. If I had that money, okay, baby, watch everything I do. You got the camera? Okay. I didn't moan, did I? Okay, I'm good. Yeah, you got nothing. He said, Alec with the dreads looked like he was slinging all the ladies. Listen, I'm a good guy. Why would you say that? I'm a good guy. Now, my hair might be growing back. He was taking no prisoners. He can look at over his face when he had dreads. I plead the fifth. Let me go ahead and type that in there. Thank you, Mr. Marley. Mr. Marley, we've been saying no Andre lately, but you could say no Diddy too. We've been saying no Andre. Yeah, I think if Andre should have had his chaperone with him to keep him out of trouble. He should have had a chaperone. And you know what? That's kind of what you learn in safe sport. Anyway, the safe sport training. Yeah, I think he could have gone about it differently. And it's possible he could be innocent. It's possible. I don't know how you prove moaning in someone's ear. How are you gonna prove that with the audio? They got audio. They be playing music. The little camera, those security cameras can't pick up that moaning. So say he's found innocent. I think the damage already done, as Mr. Marlin said. Like, how are you gonna come back from that? And we do talk about Lloyd Irvin a lot. He's still being punished. Lloyd Irvin got punished. His students got punished. Students still being punished. None of the Lloyd Irvin guys have DVDs with the major companies. Now they might do some seminars and stuff, but not like how they used to be. Crazy how crazy. What's crazy is how people still choose to follow the thumb. They probably have seen his LinkedIn. We pulled it up. Let me see. I can pull it up again. One of the companies refused to have me do a DVD. And Mush is a stand-up guy, man. Mush ain't done nothing. Everything been consensual. Everything been consensual. Mush a stand-up guy, and Mush been punished a lot for things he didn't do, things that happened before he started training, and with people he didn't even know or barely do. So, we do see, jiu-jitsu. The jiu-jitsu community holds different standards, which we kind of shine a light on. But it's true, there's different standards out here. Look at Galvao. Galvao over here getting punished. Gordon over here still free. Gordon got more criminals at his gym. Gordon got so many criminals at his gym, I can't even keep up. I can't count. The moaning was very specific, and I don't know about y'all, but y'all never whisper sweet nothings. No. No. I don't want nobody whispering in my ear when I'm rolling. Get out of my ear. That's something Josiah would do. Are you Josiah Chef and Toast? That's something Josiah would say. And that's not right at all, man. I'm sorry you had to go. Yeah, it's true, man. They still get punished, they don't get the same opportunities. And, the seminar. Look at J-Rod. Goonrod. I keep bringing him up because he did so many more seminars after he got in trouble. I bet you he made 6 figures after he got in trouble. And, the guys at TLI never going to have that opportunity. You could be a world champion like Shane or Mush or any of those guys. You're never going to have the same opportunity. They probably can kick J-Rod's ass. Still won't get the same opportunities. How would the BJJ community treat Tiger Woods if he trained? Well, just look at Mush or somebody. They treat him like him. Honestly, I guess the closest person to a Tiger Woods in jiu-jitsu would be a Teddy or Jansen Gomez, right? So they did treat Teddy pretty well. But once you fall off, they gonna let you go. Much, yeah, it's true. Yeah, and none of these people, I post my face, people can yell at me and argue with me, but Train Angry safe. And podcasters, yeah, with their feet out. Let me go to his LinkedIn real fast. I do like the thumb, though. That thumb, let's give him a thumbs up. Because CP be getting pissed off. I love the thumb, bro. The thumb. I love that thumb, bro. He came up with Ratos. 1, 2, 3 Ratos. I love that, bro. I love that, bro. He came up with 1, 2, 3 Ratos. I love that, bro. Let me pull up his LinkedIn again. I love this LinkedIn, bro. And LL Snap says, I'm catching fades in my inbox almost every day. Me and LL Snap be taking fades, bro. That's why I be chill now. Mr. Marlin got me. I agree on the Ratos. I got Mr. Marlin calling him the thumb. I gotta give props to LL Snap. He the one that came up with that. He said he's a soldier because he has an American passport. He needs to go enlist. Yeah, false flag, is that what that's called? Mr. Marlin, are you still there? He says he's got he was a PhD student at Cobrinha HQ. 10% of the thumb is just a nail. Well, rats, you know, the Atos people that left, so he's calling them rats. So instead of Atos, they're Ratos. That's my understanding, Mr. Mush. So instead of saying Atos, all the guys that left, he could say, yeah, it's basically Creonchis, but with rats. So this guy, Mr. Marlin, are you here? Yeah, Creonchi, but yeah, specifically for Atos. Mr. Marlin, are you here? So we got a PhD student at Cobrinha HQ. So that's about when I used to be over there. He says he's a PhD student. He was a PhD student at Cobrinha HQ. Mr. Marlin's got his PhD too then, if that's the case. He said he got a doctor's degree at Atos Jiu-Jitsu. Where'd he say his it said something over here. BJJ ain't a job. Well, he says it is. He said at Atos HQ, he got his doctor's degree in sports business management and international expansion. Now, I don't remember Atos giving away doctor's degrees. Otherwise, CP would already have his doctorate degree. I remember him there, but only for Worlds camps. Well, he said he got his PhD at Cobrinha. The Thumb is the biggest troll of jiu-jitsu. He's a mastermind. He's selling merch now. If he has a PhD, then I'm already Professor Emeritus. Yeah. He said he's the chief executive officer, which that is true. He is the chief executive officer for Atos Zurich. That is true. All right, I just wanted to pull up his LinkedIn. He did say he had his master's degree at Gracie Barra. And he was in Texas too. He was in Houston next to LL Snap. He was head instructor Gracie Barra San Antonio. Oh, but he was getting sued and he got a lot of stuff going on. But that's the Thumb, man. You know, the Thumb, I like the Thumb a little bit. For the records, no one has changed teams more than Mikey. Well, he's number. Yeah, that's true. I ain't defending nobody over here. We got homie over here. Mayram, he over here. Mayram's so talented. Look how talented this kid is.
Giovana Xavier, da Fratres Brasília Jiu-Jitsu, área de aquecimento, coordenadora 2.
He just threw that on so fast. He already locked it in. Switch to the arm lock with the triangle. Mayram's so good, man. He like, what hit me?
Atenção, atleta. Hidezuki Sabelo do Amaral, da Fratres Brasília Jiu-Jitsu.
He's so good. I feel like he should probably stay in the gi though. I thought, you know, much of the big music aficionado, so I thought this would be good.
Lo-fi hip-hop beats would not exist if it wasn't for these two right here. Let me explain. On February 7th, 1974, the world gave us two men that would go on to change hip-hop. And their names was Jay Dilla and Nujabes. Yes, both men were born on the same day, and I'm pretty sure if I did more research, it would be the same time too. But Jay was born in Detroit, Michigan. Nujabes was born in Tokyo, Japan. Though they were born miles apart, the impact that the two had on hip-hop went a long way, so here's some fun facts. Like I mentioned before, both men pretty much pioneered lo-fi hip-hop, but they both did it in a different way. Because while Nujabes was an actual audio engineer, I mean, he built keyboards and all that stuff, though Jay Dilla was also an audio engineer, he did not use manuals. Jay was told he didn't really have to read manuals by his first mentor, who was Amp Fiddler. Not Q-Tip, though he did play a big role in Jay's career. But Amp told Jay the best way to learn how to do this production stuff is to figure it out by himself. And to be honest, he was right. I believe it's because of this that Jay developed his signature sound, which is known as Dilla Time. And for those that don't know what Dilla Time is, it's kind of hard to explain, but the best example of it is Running by the Far Side. Because though the beat sounds like it's following a constant pattern in BPM, if you really listen to it, there's a strong swing to it. When you listen to this swing, it kind of puts you in a trance that only Dilla Time can. Back to this man Nujabes. Like many of you guys may know, his name comes from his real name said backward. Now, I don't know where the Yamada comes from, but I do know his real name is Jun Seba. And there's actually not much known about Jun other than the fact that he was a really, really good audio engineer and that he was a really good producer. Though he was a very outgoing person, he kept his personal life to himself. Like, this is the only photo we have of him and his wife. Before this, no one knew he had a wife or even a daughter. It didn't matter because Nujabes wanted you to focus on the music. And unlike Jay Dilla, his approach to it was very technical, being that he was an actual audio engineer. He worked with this type of equipment and stuff on a daily. If you're interested in what equipment he used, there's a whole Reddit thread dedicated to this. And it's actually interesting to see how minimal but intricate his whole setup was. If you're wondering how a man like Nujabes was able to influence such a big part of hip-hop, something that was still new to Japan at the time, well, the answer is timing. Around the time Nujabes began, city pop in Japan was popping off. If you listen to city pop, then you know there's a lot of jazz and blues production. With Nujabe owning one of the biggest record stores in Japan, he had access to it all. Just like his lo-fi brother Jay, who was working with a lot of jazz and blues influenced rappers. Rappers like Common. And if you're wondering if Jay raps, well, he does. He doesn't have a lot of songs, but he does have this one song called F the Police, which is funny because he used to be a junior police cadet in Detroit, but made the song a response of all the injustice going on in Detroit. He also was going to go to the Air Force, but decided to focus on music, which is interesting because when you look up the man who helped compose Samurai Shampoo with Nujabes, yes, Nujabes worked on this too. But the guy they mentioned actually had something going on with the Space Force, so I don't know. But it was also said that that's just a fan trying to write his way into history, which is honestly hilarious. But one last fun fact I want to make about Dilla is that if you ever listen to the Donuts tape, and if that's your favorite tape, just know that Jay put his heart and soul in that project, with it being the last project he made on a hospital bed, or just the last project he made in general. Made on a SP303, which honestly is the most tedious equipment to use in this position. Like, think about it, the whole project was made on this, and we were given something that transcends through time. And though much is not known about Nujabes, his music transcends generations too. Sadly, both of these wonderful producers would pass away in the month that they were born, so not only do we say happy birthday, but we also say rest in peace.
Shout out to Nujabes and Jay Dilla. So, we do jiu-jitsu, so, most jiu-jitsu schools, some of the Brazilians, they're going to play, funky or something like that. But, most jiu-jitsu schools going to play some hip-hop. So, you probably heard some Jay Dilla, some Alchemist or something. Much a Jay Dilla fan. Some Nujabes or something. And shout out to those guys, man. Like, you guys probably trained to some of their music, even if you didn't know it. It's hard to like, some places listen to a lot of rock, Most of the MMA schools, listen to rock. But I feel like jiu-jitsu and hip-hop always kind of went hand in hand, especially from the 90s, 2000s on. And all the New York people, bro, forget about it. That's all New York people listen to. Hey, Sarah, what's up, girl? You been training? All New York people, bro, that's all we listen to at Iron Horse. I swear to God, that's all we listen to is 90s hip-hop. We stuck in a time warp. Victor Hugo getting ready for the Absolute. Now, Diego Pato should not be out there. He need to get out of that. Devontae versus Michael Pixley. That might be good. Nick Hartman versus Javier Barter. That might. I don't really go against that Javier kid. He pretty good. Marlon Tajic versus Victor Hugo. Victor Hugo should win that, but he don't always win the matches he's supposed to win. It's hard to train on one leg. What are your thoughts playing music during training? I agree. Well, I came up at Alliance. We weren't allowed to listen to music, unfortunately. And that was terrible. And I understand, blah, blah, blah. That's how you train. And, when you compete, there's no music. But, man, you'd be bored out of your mind. People be farting and coughing. Let me listen to music. I trained like that for over a decade. I want to listen to music. I wasn't allowed to smile or laugh back in the day at Alliance South. But yeah, they wouldn't let you do anything. You couldn't do nothing at Alliance. No music, can't smile, can't laugh, can't have fun. It was terrible. It was torture, to be honest. 90s hip-hop is the best training. Are you Tony? That's exactly how Tony be talking. Have the Rotullo bros made any comments? They've been quiet, I believe. Why are you still training with one leg? Because she got injured. She need that scorpion venom. That blue scorpion venom. We got the Rotullo twins. They in their own world, Mr. Marlon. They got a seminar, I believe, in Asia. Where's that going to be? Evolve MMA. $300 for members? Okay, Jesus Christ. Whatever the Singaporean dollars is. Shout out to them. I won't be there. I'm not in that part of the town. Mr. Andres is having ADCC prep, 11th of April, 2026, in Brea, California. Brea, California, yeah. Third Space Jiu-Jitsu. This isn't a seminar. This is how elite grapplers sharpen their biggest This is how elite grapplers sharpen for the biggest stage. No dead drilling, no memorized sequences, all live problem solving under real resistance. You know, Andre's going full into that ecological. You'll train perception, timing, and adaptability, the traits that separate podium finishers from participants. Now, I would argue you need to already be, your training should already be done before April 11th. You should already be done. They're going to be playing games, Mush. They're going to be playing games. I would argue you should already be done. Your hard training should already be done before then. You doing maintenance at that point. You had Kennedy play Tyler Spotify for the, oh, wow, cool. That's awesome. Yeah. They should. Yeah, you should make them do that. And tell them to follow Tyler. I got one of his albums from Bandcamp back in the day. Rotullo's just, you know I love, what's my song? Let me see if I can find it. I'll try to find it while we're over here. I still got Tyler on my phone. Can you see that, Mr. Marlon? I still got Tyler in my phone. What songs I got on here? I got Prom Night and Ends Well. Is there another album out there? I don't know if you can see that, Mr. Marlon. I do like Prom Night. We'll see what Cabrinha says at noon today when I ask him. Well, Cabrinha like capoeira music. Cabrinha like that capoeira music. Rotullos just did their commercials and seminars. They are ignoring the BJJ news from what I see. Well, I mean, they do MMA now, so. Says, is it appropriate to recommend music to your coach for training sessions? It depends on your taste. If you got good taste, they'll listen, but if your taste is bad. Oh, here's my favorite Tyler song. That's Mr. Marlon's son, everybody. Oh, he's got more? Okay, I gotta check him out. He says, am I the only person that doesn't train on the same week of the tournament? I mean, if you prepared properly, you should be done the week before the tournament. Yeah, you should already be done before. What are you doing training hard the week before the tournament? Like, what are you doing? We got Ethan Krinelstein over here looking jacked. You like it? Okay. Well, I might send it to you. Simple man. He says he's got Polaris, March 7th. Okay.
Atención España. Nos vemos el día 18 y 19 abril en Granada en la FEDECON para hacer 2 seminarios.
Oh, she speaks Spanish?
Helena Crevar por primera vez en España.
She speaks Spanish?
Attention Spain, we'll see you on April 18th and 19th in Granada for 2 seminars. Helena Crevar in Spain for the first time.
Oh, that's how she know what LL Snap be saying. She knew exactly what LL Snap be saying. See? LL Snap thought he was slick. She know exactly. Did you hear her Spanish? Let's play it one more time. Much said he might train Monday before, but yeah, I mean, you're not going to do a training camp the week before, though.
Atención España. Nos vemos el día 18 y 19 abril en Granada en la FEDECON para hacer 2 seminarios. Helena Crevar por primera vez en España. Attention Spain, we'll see you on April 18th and 19th in Granada for 2 seminars.
All right, she going to Spain. She getting that Maui, wow, that Maui, wow. Hey, yo, sorry, Helena, I'm sorry, my bad. She over here messaging LL Snap in Spanish. That's bad Spanish. You speak Spanish, Sarah? It's better than my Spanish. We got a lot of Latinos over here. We got a lot of Latinos over here. Hey, I'm quarter. I'm 10% Dominican. When I go to Orlando, I become Dominican. Who is this guy? I don't know, some dude at Costa Mesa. Why is IBJF sharing his video?
It's okay. I'm good. Let's go.
I don't know about that form. Conservatorship Spanish that Brittany spoke. A little. Uh-oh, Sarah. Stay away from LO Snap, Sarah. Stay away from LO Snap, Sarah. Spanish, Portuguese. It's crazy because a lot of Spanish people can't speak Portuguese, but some Portuguese people can speak Spanish or understand. Well, I guess they can understand each other a little bit. The ANN, Afro Latino News Network, Poppy. 10% is the thing. Mr. Marlon. Mr. Marlon. Mr. Marlon, you know we got jokes over here. Mr. Marlon, that's all we be doing is joking over here. We be joking all day over here, man. AOJ said, look at, Atos. We looked at Atos. They didn't have nobody over there. But look at AOJ. They got all the Atos people now. AOJ, every day AOJ got a video or a picture of somebody leaving Atos to go train over there now. But shout out to them. They got all the kids. These are juveniles too. The purples and blues. The girls, the ladies, the masters, the executives. Where are the black people at? Where are the black people? Does anybody else think about that? I always think about that. Where are the black people at? Where the black? I always gotta ask, They got rid of what's the kid's name? Jonathan Alves. What happened to him? They got rid of his ass. That man started a little program. That man got out of there. They got Gutenberg. They got about 3 black people. Janata Alves, Gutenberg, and that half Brazilian kid that won Nogi Worlds. Anybody else black over? They ain't got no black people over there. Who else they got black over there? AOJ stands for Andre's Other Jiu-Jitsu School. Yep. They commute. Mr. Marlon, them kids, I guess I understand it, but they commute from they got 3 1/4. They got Gutenberg. Brazilian. Yeah, technically zero. Technically zero. Technically zero. I don't know no black people over there. Andre's Other School, yeah. Andre's Other Jiu-Jitsu School, yeah. I like that. That's a nice one. AOJ. That's a good one. What was I saying? Some of the guys, they commute from San Diego to Costa Mesa. That's crazy. I would just go train with Keenan at that point. I ain't driving no hour and a half. I'm sorry. In California, some of my family is dark with fro hair. My sis has fro hair. Okay. We must be Afro-Latinos. I don't know. Maybe. Dang, they ain't got no black people over there. Oh, wait. No. For real. Damn. Oh, wait. He might be Dominican. He got the He said, to be honest, less than 1% of the sport is made up of black people. Why is that, Mr. LL Snap? Why is that? I would argue most people can't afford to do jiu-jitsu. At least in California and some of these areas, he no black. He got the man bun. Damn, I ain't seen no black people. All right, I probably won't. I wouldn't be there anyway. He said, my entire black family denying we're black. Latinos are crazy. No black poppy. Yeah, they ain't got no black people. Now, the $400 a month might be the cause of that, but we got Rampage over here.
Had this issue. You dig what I'm saying? So let's say you can't control your shit coming out your ass. So I made sure I got Rampage, some man diapers. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not sure if these fit. These are large.
This look like you.
This
guy look like you. Yo, this is you. I show brand. He promoted. Yeah. Oh, he promoted his own brand.
Well, because I always knew you had this issue. You dig what I'm saying? So,
nigga troll.
I say you can't control your shit coming out your ass. So I made sure I got.
That's Rampage. Now you might see me and Musha on Rampage one day. Now we can't have LL Snap over there because I would be worried about LL Snap's marriage if he's on there. You can't put LL Snap around them Asian girls like that. You can't have LL Snap around them Asian girls or white girls or black. You can't have him around no girls actually. $400 a month? Oh hell nah. Clan member. He said, look up Nest BJJ in Abu Dhabi for a good school. You train together and he's a proud to represent. Okay, cool. What else Rampage got?
Come on. Larry, keep it being with you, bro. Your wife good.
Oh my. Larry, on behalf of this young ugly nigga.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
I'm lucky.
It didn't mean nothing by it.
No. All right, I'm gonna lock in for real. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I take this time to apologize to absolutely nobody. See, nigga, the fuck you want, nigga? Fuck that nigga. I ain't want nothing for nigga slapping me. Fuck her.
This is time to apologize. Come on.
Larry, keep it being with you, bro. Your wife good.
Oh my. Larry, on behalf of this young ugly nigga.
I'm sorry.
I apologize.
I'm lucky.
It didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah, I need to find it. Let me see if I can find it. He did get slapped. He got slapped by Larry Wills and then slapped by somebody else. Let's see if we can find it. So, when we live stream in IRL in real life, we're not going to be having guys like that around us. I'm trying to find the video. Was this it?
No, don't do. Oh, whoa.
I know we're streaming this shit.
No, hey, bro. Don't disrespect this motherfucker
I ain't
like
disrespecting
that.
nobody. This nigga spun me around. I think I'm finna be respectful. Fuck her.
Okay, fuck this nigga.
His
Come
wife
on.
up for grabs.
Hey, he's been mad
She's
disrespectful.
smiling, she
Hey,
laughing.
did you get the Larry? Did you get the address?
I got the address. Yeah.
Hey, don't be mad disrespectful. Come on,
I'm
man.
good.
Listen, I know we streaming,
What are
nigga.
you doing with your hands, bro?
This.
What are you doing with your hands?
This
you ready,
nigga.
Hey, you ready for them 100 gifted? 200
This
gifted?
nigga.
Listen.
You ready for them 200 gifted? Oh, Dean.
All night getting shit on.
Yeah.
I was
Dean.
waiting for that fucking moment.
Dean. Hey, that was a
You
hard
just fucking
ass.
slap me, nigga.
That was a hard ass slap, nigga. Come on.
Rampage like that ain't nothing.
No,
that wasn't nothing, bro. We get hit harder in training. I get hit harder rolling with the white belt than that. Now, when we stream in real life, we can't have people like that around us, man. Mush might lose it. LL Snap might lose it. I can't have Mush and LL Snap crashing out on these guys. They might choke a man out. have a man wet himself. That he might need those depends. He get knocked out. But yeah, I don't know if we can have those kind of guys on our stream. Speaking of, he got curly hair, but he no black. All these guys be over here happy to represent AOJ. Are they forced to do that? Do they force them to do that post? Does anybody know? Yeah. When you go over from Atos to AOJ, do they force you to, take the post with the head coach? How about can I just pay the $400 a month and not do that? If I pay $400 a month, I still got to do that? I got to sit there like that? Man, I'm paying $400 a month. Let me just get in and out, man. Do I need to do all this? Kiss the ring, man. That's what my Brazilians be saying. You got to kiss the ring. Slapped him into the shadow realm. I mean, them streamers ain't tough, bro. They took the same pick. No, Mr. Marlin, no. They got to pay $400 and take that pick? Nah, I'm good. Hey, Alec, you want to take the pick? Nah, I got to go. I got a business meeting to run to. It's part of the pyramid. Yo, Snap, get out of here. It's part of the pyramid scheme package. Yo, if you got to pay $400 a month, I got to take that stupid picture? No, I'm good. Can we take a regular picture? You got to bow to your sensei. Mr. Marlin said them kids had to. Oh, no, I'm good. I don't like AOJ that much. Can you just train at a regular place? Why you gotta do all this, man? I'm good. I'm paying $400 a month. I paid the mat fee. Can I just? I'm good, man. I don't feel right about that. The guy who got slapped was a boxer. Oh, so he could have dodged that. That might have been a setup for views. We might need to use that to get our stream popping. Some fake shit like that. Oh, have LO Snap slap somebody. Have LO Snap crash out. Yeah, we might need that. It says judo, boxing, and football. So you see how everybody's going to their. And where's jiu-jitsu? Nobody's jiu-jitsu's over here on the side there. Nobody's over there. Boxing. That guy was drunk. Oh. What's the update? Well, shit, man, you missing stuff. This is a live show.
All I want.
This is some of you guys in the live stream right here. This is some of you guys. Here's your update, Mr. Tommy. Here's your update.
This. All I want is this, and I don't think it's a lot to ask. I think that if you love me, you will get me something like it.
Here's your update right here.
All I want is this. All I want is this, and I don't think it's a lot to ask. I think that if you love me, you will get me something like it.
It is Black History Month, so he might be on to something. He said, give me 30-second rundown. Give me what I want. I came on here for, give me the information that I want. So this is a 3-hour live stream, and you want me to talk about exactly what you want. We got the Nogi Grand Prix coming out soon, February 26th. We might react to that. Olabate! Marlon Tajik. You only live in the present. Sarah Galvao. Uh-oh. Is she going to be there? I do like Sarah Galvao, though. I do like her. Ashley Funegra. I dropped a frame. Oh! That's how you guys be grappling. That's how you guys be grappling. He only lives in the present. That was a setup. Larry Wills. I know Larry Wills he's strong, but I don't feel like he's a very athletic person. I could be wrong, though. I know a guy who forgets to promote students 9 to 10 months promotion wait time. Is that normal? Honestly, who cares? Go train. You know, just get the skill. That's all you need. The belt don't matter, right? Just get the skill. This is how some of you guys be grappling, though, for sure. All right. People be crashing out, man. They can't wait to crash out. Was that kick? Was the kick who kicked not disqualified? I believe that was ADCC rules. So ADCC rules. I think he's still legal. IBJJF, you might get a penalty or something. Where were we? You know, Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away. R.I.P. to him. A-Rod's going to UFC BJJ. We'll see. We'll see. Some of you guys like her. Some of you guys got a crush on her. Plead the fifth. We got this new MMA organization. Now I can get behind this organization right here.
Oh, she's strong.
Great reversal.
I
there
can
from
get behind
Morgan.
this.
Seconds of this first round. Big drive against the cage. That was powerful.
Not another one.
Slamming her up against the fence again.
This could
And
take
onto
over the
floor.
UFC.
Sheila Cardinal in a lot of
We have
trouble
talked
here.
about
She's
it before,
going to try
CP.
to lift and slam, and she has to tap.
Why didn't she do that during the fight? Oh no, he got both the girls. He got both the girls.
Taught to do something with their sports.
That's the old snap right there.
It's not like this before.
My gosh, look at this. Cardinal looking
We have covered it before, Mr. CP. CP, we cover everything over here, man. We done seen everything. We done seen everything, yeah, where the guy slammed the dude, the blue belt slammed the guy into the TV. I thought that was pretty funny. It's a little commercial, but I thought it was funny. You know what? We got to go see what Mackenzie's up to.
Pictures up. Yeah, we're the #1 derm recommended body moisturizer brand.
It's legit. This stuff actually works.
Pictures up.
You guys know I be ashy sometimes, but I try not to put lotion on before no-gi. Ronda Rousey's back? Oh, it's true? We just need Kayla Harrison back. Kayla Harrison. Did you cover IBJJF's post from 6 minutes ago when they were highlighting Sarah? Yeah, we just saw it. In the CP, we saw it. We seen everything, CP. The Grand Prix. Yeah, we just saw it. CP turned away. 2 seconds. We done watched everything he wanted to bring up. Now let me pull up this. I gotta switch over to big mode so you guys don't see where I got this from. Let's see. Hit the wrong button. Sarah, are you here? Are you here, Sarah? Sarah, are you here? Sarah, where's Sarah at? Where's Detective Sarah? Sarah, where are you? Is anyone excited to see Ronda Rousey versus Gina Carano? No. I want to see Ronda Rousey versus Kayla Harrison. I don't care about these other girls. Not in a bad way. I don't want to see the fight with Ronda. I want to see Ronda versus. I want to see judo on judo. CP says, because I'm multitasking, working on my. I know. CP been working on that dissertation for forever. He need to get that. Come on, CP. Turn the live stream off, CP, and work on that dissertation. Sarah says she's here. So Sarah, you've been waiting for a statement from Miss Mackenzie Dern, but look, she's over here celebrating Carnival. She too busy. Hey, respectfully, she's looking good too. Now, now she was supposed to come out with a statement regarding the Atos situation, but she's on vacation, Sarah. So she's a little busy, and her social media team can't get back to you. But hold on, they're gonna have ChatGPT. They're gonna fire up ChatGPT and get a message just for you. Respectfully, she looks good. Some of you guys, where's the Goon Squad at? Some of you Goon Squad guys would become a stepdaddy. Why she gotta have them out like what's Carnival? I don't know. She's showing off for good. I didn't tell her to wear that. Hey, listen, I don't judge women on what they wear. You sent her a follow up. She's unavailable right now, Sarah. So she's gonna have to get back to you later once Carnival's over. So she's having a good time. She's avoiding Sarah. She wears the least clothes possible at all times. Now she is a mom. Maybe she could cover up a little bit, but I'm not body shaming. Respectfully, you look good, Mackenzie. I'm not going to body shame her. She can wear whatever she wants to wear. Now she is a mom, but she is a social media person. I don't know. I just report the news. I just report the news, and it's like a devil worshiping holiday. They do a parade, a bunch of Jesus Christ. Well, I've never been to Carnival. I have never been to Brazil. Now, CP's been trying to get me to go to Brazil for several years now. I have not gone to Brazil. CP 10% Brazilian. CP 10%. You guys know CP 10% Brazilian. CP 10%. Mr. Marlin. Mr. Marlin, we you know we be acting the fool on here, Mr. Marlin. Mr. Marlin. Mr. Marlin. we be acting the fool over here. Goon Squad needs to have a council meeting on Mackenzie Dern. What's the meeting about? CP trying to set you up. I'm not stepping foot in. Now, CP did get robbed in Brazil. He like, yo, Alec, come through. Next day, he got robbed. They got his ass. CP got set up, though. They said 10% wasn't enough, CP, so they robbed him. CP says, no one is ever going to believe I'm from the U.S. again. Well, yeah, that's true. I'm not taking my husband to Brazil. Why would you take your husband? Don't take your husband to Brazil. Don't take your husband to the Dominican Republic. Don't take your husband to Colombia. Easy. LOL Snap trying to set him up with Mackenzie. No. He happens to the CP. CP said it happens to the best of us. Nah, CP gonna have me in Brazil. 2 seconds later, I'm robbed. I don't have no money to get robbed. Goon Squad more interested about the girl on the left. Goon Squad got different taste though. We don't know what kind of taste they like. Sorry. Oh, you guys can't see it. Thank God. I think that was it for our Instagram. Let's jump over here. What else do we have? We got some stories. Oh, I had some Henzo Gracie. Henzo Gracie funniest moments. I don't know if we saw this. We saw that already.
So I was scrolling.
Someone said, is Gordon Ryan the Epstein of BJJ? Let's watch this a little bit, see what's going on.
Today to try and find some MMA news to talk about, and I stumbled across this tweet. Just woke up to see Gordon Ryan has been grooming teenage girls, and I thought, is this
we can't get away
from
this kind of crap.
Engagement bait post? All right, just to try and get some engagement and likes and views and this and that. And I thought, I'll look into this then, see if it's true. It's not good.
He's got accent, so you guys listen to him.
We need to release the Gordon Ryan files. That's what we need to be doing. Because this dude,
Gordon and Ricky, oh yeah, you did
talked about getting his brother to have sex with his wife.
My professor has a WhatsApp group chat named Goon Squad. Oh,
right, from when
that's not a good
Nikki
sign.
Was underage. It seems like he's hinting at. We have this. We have this one here where he's talking about having sex with a 16-year-old girl. Because it's technically legal, and we'll get into why that's a silly argument anyway.
Squirting over here.
And then there's this one where he's talking to a 15-year-old girl about how she would look better in a bikini.
You guys know I ain't defending Gordon Ryan. I ain't defending Gordon Ryan.
We're gonna break it down today. I don't usually cover BJJ, but I used to think BJJ was just gay. It turns out they're kind of groomers as well. Not. That's a joke. Not all BJJ people are like that, obviously. But Gordon Ryan seems to be a fucking creep. And this is dangerous because this guy, Gordon Ryan...
We got our stalker. I'm not a stalker. I'm not a creep shirt's coming out.
I know who Gordon Ryan is. He's a big name in the BJJ community. Probably one step behind Craig Jones, if not, like, just level. Just level. And he's talking about underage girls.
This guy does more MMA,
and this situation with his brother Nicky, making him have sex with his partner to make him a man. It's crazy. We're gonna start off with this one. So, I don't know who was messaging Gordon Ryan, but this guy did. This is my position. 10 years ago, Nicky and your dad tag teamed Sonny to make him a man or whatever.
Oh, Jesus.
And then he grew up and told Craig about it. This is Craig Jones. Understandably, Nicky didn't want that to go public, and Craig respected that. Awful shit. But
I never saw that post. Let me read that. Hey, this British guy be reading too slow. British people think they can say everything. Let me read this real quick. I'm not gonna read it out loud. CP said that Gordon met with Nicky. LO Snap. LO Snap. Crazy. let me read this to myself. You guys can read it too. I don't want to listen to this British guy. Ooh. Okay, that doesn't look good. Was it under Nicky Ryan? Somebody said they just met together recently, but I mean they are brothers. I don't know, bro. These some fucked up people. these some white people, bro. We're the black people. We ain't got no shit going on. Black people chilling. We chilling. We just trying to survive out here. We ain't. The black people just chilling. We ain't getting no trouble. The black people, we just trying to train. We trying to afford the training. Black people ain't got time for this bullshit, bro. Okay, you got Nicky Ryan with his brother Gordon. Gordon has a post about it on where is it, Mr. CP? LO Snap said, "Where's Sonny at?" LO Snap said, "Hey Sonny, where you at?" Okay, they're together. Was that the post? Oh, there it is right here. The brothers are united. These people crazy. These are crazy white people. What else can I say? They're taking the focus. You know, we really need to focus on Black history. Why are we focusing on these people? Let me read it real fast. It says, although me and my brother have had our problems in the past, as all brothers do, we've been talking and have been on good terms for quite some time. Obviously, there has been a lot of rumors flying around. There have been a lot of rumors flying around about my family, and I would suggest that you don't listen to everything you see or read on the internet. Wait for the investigation. I love the community and all my fans, and I would ask that you guys please respect my privacy on the matter. We prefer to have family business stay within the family. Alrighty, that's what he said. Tom Blast is beautiful to see. Wagner, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he says somewhere your dad is smiling, watching you over you. You know what? People in this sport crazy, bro. People in this sport crazy. I'm going to focus on Black history. This is Black History Month. I don't want to focus on this. LO Snap, you need to stop. That's why they be coming after LO Snap. That's why they be coming after LO Snap. No, Andre. Gordon Ryan voice, not only are we brothers, we are Eskimo. Oh. Now, you know, sometimes that happens, but I was a little too directly. Are they eating at an old age home? Well, that's where white people go, bro. Where do you think white people going? That looks like a kind of. I just see a lot of old people. Where is that? Looks like a healthy place, maybe. No. Cafe? I have no clue. We need to focus on Black history, bro. So that's Craig or Gordon. Sorry. What else? Who else was on the thumbnail? We talked about. Andre Galvao. We talked about Mackenzie Dern. Let's get some Black history, bro. We need some Black history to cleanse our palate. I haven't heard nobody talk about Black history. Flo Grappling, you guys doing any Black history? Flo, you guys. Gordon is just eating maple syrup at the coffee shop. Well, his tummy hurts. He can't eat. So I haven't heard anybody. IBJF, no Black history. Flo, no Black. You'll send me some Black history. Okay. What is this?
If you ever left a tip anywhere in your life, you can thank the Pullman Porters. The first recognized Black union in the history of America, the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. This white dude named George Pullman, he invents the sleeping car, right? It's one of the most successful companies in the world, but he needs workers on those trains. So he decides to initially only hire formerly enslaved Black men who worked in the big house. Why? Because if you worked in the big house, you were called the N-word 1,001 times. And so it didn't bother bother you. If he picked free black men to work for him, somebody called you the N-word, you might kick it off on his train, and that's bad for business. So starting about 1866, we get these things called Pullman porters. He didn't pay them what he paid his employees. He told his customers to tip them based off of their service, and that's where the practice of tipping comes from. But those brothers, man, particularly from Chicago, they recognized like this shit ain't right. You know, the white counterparts was making money, the white train conductors was making money. So right here in Chicago, this organization forms, it's called the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters. We refer to that job as the Pullman porters. They are the godfathers of the civil rights movement. If you had a son that got into Morehouse, but you ain't had no money to get him down there, if you knew a Pullman porter, you could sneak him on the train. It was the Pullman porters that humanized African Americans for the country. It's the Pullman porters that are the first black people to see America coming out of slavery, right? Why? Because they're working on the trains. The first ever feature filmmaker who's a black guy, his name is Oscar Michaud. How you get money to make a feature film? You work as a Pullman porter. We hear all the time about the I Have a Dream speech,
send that
the
to
March
me
on
on
Washington, and
IG.
Dr. King, and et cetera, et cetera. It was the Pullman porters that put on the March on Washington. People like Whoopi Goldberg's dad. I mean, we under talk about them so much. And if you black and middle class and own a home and like to travel, you can thank the Pullman porters. So that's why I want to make sure that we highlight stuff like this. Here in Chicago, they're working on enhancing the Pullman Porter Museum. A lady by the name of Dr. Lynn Hughes is the proprietor. Shout out her son. They're doing amazing things right here in the Pullman neighborhood, right across the street from Corliss High School. Have you ever left a tip anywhere?
Send that to me on IG, bro.
मुझे मेरी खुद की एक पहचान बनानी है। लोग बोले कि मुझे शाहीन की तरह बनना है।
Shaheen Darjada is a judo champion from Gujarat. She is a Siddhi, an African origin community living in isolation in India.
That's a nice throw. Keep on.
Judo has brought Shaheen to this state-of-the-art facility in Ahmedabad, a city of over 5 million people. Back in her village, girls lead a very simple life.
वो 8 या 10 तक पढ़ाई करती है, फिर छोड़ देते हैं और घर पे काम और ऐसे मजदूरी और शादी फिर कर लेते हैं। कुछ होते हैं वो बाहर जाते हैं अभी देख के, वरना पहले ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता था।
The Siddhis were brought to India mostly as slave labor centuries earlier. Slavery had been abolished about 150 years ago, but their distinct features marked them out. And they still faced stigma and discrimination.
वो बताते थे अफ्रीका से आए, अफ्रीकन है। पहले तो हमारा कोई ऐसा था कि मेरे को पानी भी पीने की इजाज़त नहीं थी। हमें ऐसे पानी दे के पिलाया जाता था, वाट के में लेके खोबे में डाल के।
Even as social attitudes changed, the around 20,000 members of the Siddhi community in India remained reclusive.
It's a community that is invisible to most in the country. Seeing it in ghettos, in villages and small towns, living in poverty with lack of education and minimal exposure to the opportunities and world outside, for children here, sports is not just about trophies and medals. It's playing to be seen.
Most Siddhi girls only have access to basic resources like this abandoned mill compound. Now, with guidance from community leaders and sports schemes aimed at developing their potential, some girls like Shaheen are able to step out.
हम भी तालुका लेवल पर जाते हैं और टैलेंट को ढूंढते हैं। छोटे बच्चे लाइक 10-11 साल के, 12 साल के, 13 साल के, उनमें हम फाइंड करते हैं कौन सा बच्चा किस गेम के लिए सूटेबल है। जिनके पास पावर एंड स्पीड अच्छी है, उनको हम जूडो में लेते हैं, जिससे कि वो अच्छा ट्रेन कर पाएं जूडो के अंदर।
At the World Championship Juniors in Peru, Shaheen represents her community on the international stage, but loses in the early rounds. And yet, when she reaches home, she gets a hero's welcome.
नहीं, अभी तो ऐसे करती हूँ कि नहीं, अब रोने धोने से कुछ नहीं होगा, अब ट्रेनिंग करो ज़्यादा और करके फिर अगले साल दिखा दो कि नहीं मैं कर सकती हूँ ऐसा। इतना करना है कि नहीं, सिद्धि समाज में भी सब ऐसे कर सकते हैं कि हम भी निकल सकते हैं आगे।
She look like she could be from a favela, bro. She could be right from the favela. We did talk about Gordon Ryan. Let's skip that. Got the Million Man March. It's Black History Day today. Sorry, everybody. Black History Month.
These images aren't AI. On October 16, 1995, 1 million black men gathered on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. for an historic day of unity and atonement. They came by plane, train, bus from all over the country.
San Francisco.
Fairbanks, Alaska.
What prompted you to get on a bus and sit for 13 hours to come to Washington, D.C. today?
Well, I came out because of the unity for black men.
What do you hope to take away from this?
Well, I hope to take back to home I come from, the spirit of 1 million men out here.
While some predicted violence, there wasn't any. The Million Man March was full of speeches by various social and political leaders who urged black men to live their lives in a righteous way. Among the speakers that day, Maya Angelou, Rosa Parks, Stevie Wonder, and organizer Louis Farrakhan.
As an African-American woman, I am proud, applaud, and support our men in this assemblage.
The ancestors remind us, despite the history of pain, we are going on people who will rise again, and still we rise.
All for one, one for all.
Clean up, black man, and the world will respect and honor you.
Even the Bloods and the Crips came together at the Million Man March to preach.
I ever attended something of this magnitude, and I'm really impressed with the way the black brothers have gotten together with no incidents. Everything is so calm. We have shown today that we can come together in the masses with a peaceful demonstration with no incidents at all, and it's wonderful. So if Americans haven't learned anything at all, is that they have judged the black man wrong.
Black man, do what you must to support your own. Do what you must to become related to your God. Do what you must to lift up your communities by the initiative that God has placed in your heart to do for yourself, and not beg others to do for you what you must do for yourself.
When this mindset change, then we win because we have the economic power.
We're all coming together like this. It's a black thing. It's nothing about, Haitian, Jamaican, or, North, South, West. We all come together to do this because we're in a crisis. And we need to let each other know that we are in this crisis together. Whether I'm doing good or he's doing bad, it doesn't matter because we're in this together because we share that common bond.
What do you think the main message of this march is?
That we need to wake up. That we all need to wake up. That, we're dying here. We're dying here and we need to wake up. And to me, that's the message.
Damn.
These images aren't AI.
That was a good message. That was good. All right, that was a little bit of Black history. We'll continue doing some Black history too. I think we had some jiu-jitsu. We're not gonna listen to this anymore.
So today at Studio 540, I have a private session with Jack Kreutz, who's one of my newer students, and he's on the journey from white belt in judo to black belt. He's a jiu-jitsu brown belt and instructor who will also be coming to my Mastermind Summit in March. But we're gonna start day one. The demotion. He's a jiu-jitsu brown belt, so it's a little different discipline, but we gotta make sure that we learn a new skill, a new discipline. It's gonna be.
He got some serious acne though, bro. What's going on?
Relationship between the two arts, where his ground game will be met with an understanding of how to get someone downed and controlled in a way where the most successful outcomes.
Well spoken and articulate.
All right, buddy, let's do it.
My name is Jack Kreutz. I'm a dual brown belt under the two different affiliations, Master Higa Machado's affiliation and the 10th Planet affiliation.
Higa Machado? Mr. Marlon like Higan.
As well, under Seth Rice. I'm hoping to improve my judo and apply it more towards my competition. I'm looking at trying to get more competitive, get into some more of the big leagues out there with the jiu-jitsu competition. It's a little bit about me.
So Tai Sabaki, body movement, understanding, how to move forward, how to move laterally, how to move backwards, how to move rotating on an axis circularly are going to lead to openings for moves. So just a good warm-up drill. We're just gonna move laterally. As a righty, you're gonna move to your left with a lapel grip and a sleeve grip. So we're gonna move, and do you see how my right foot is in front? So when I do wanna use it as a weapon, I can. It's not staggered behind me, correct? So we're just gonna move laterally, going there and
of
back.
the century, and
Okay?
sadly
So let's get
undervalued
started.
voice during. I think I know what you're talking about.
Try to slide those feet. I want to hear your feet sliding. Good.
I hate this judo drill.
Now we're
I
gonna
hate
move
this
forward
judo drill.
2 diagonals. Okay, so
I hate
I'm
this
gonna
judo
move
drill.
Twice to my right, twice to my left, kind of shuffling as though
I
I'm
hate
a
it.
fencer.
I need to work
So
on
my
it, but I
footwork
hate it.
goes as follows: 1, 2. Then I stuff the arm, stuff the shoulder, stuff the arm, stuff the shoulder. You see, I'm kind of
That's a
galloping.
better one.
1, 2, 1, 2. Oblique 45s. You know, this is going to be a good opportunity to be able to pick someone off within transition. So just the movement itself. We're just dancing. Right?
Come on,
While we're
1,
dancing,
2, 1, 2. Don't think, just do it.
Front-loaded Dolomer mat. This one's gonna, it might be the most difficult. Just so, start slow.
How much is a
So I'm gonna
private
move
with
backwards
day
to my
flip?
left foot, and then when I do so, my hands just kind of pull a little bit, okay? And if you notice something, there's a theme going on. When you lead with your right foot, it's easy. When you lead with your left foot, it becomes a little more difficult not to turn into a lefty. So it's almost gonna appear like you're crossing your feet. So when you move backwards, your right hip is still in the lead, rather than stepping back with your right foot and rotating to your right. So when I move backwards with my left, easy. Extend your arms when you lead with your left foot. Right, left. Then Tyler's just gonna walk. You see I'm sliding and skipping? You feel that like momentum generation rather than like these heavy plodding steps moving backwards. So your hands are gonna help every time you step with your left foot back. Just a little bit, both hands, this movement. So it's, right? So when I'm moving backwards, I'm gonna be able to pick up a moment to use my feet or use my hips or use my legs to throw. Okay?
Day flow too smooth, bro.
So
We
you see that's
like
your right foot?
we can never get
Your
that
other
done.
left. Step. Yeah, now pull. Good. And when you pull, instead of pulling into you, kind of pull with your
Rhythm
hands
man, do
coming
you
up
have it?
towards your head.
Who, that
So
guy?
do the right one.
He's a
So
jiu-jitsu
it's
brown
gonna be
belt,
like
so
that.
no.
Do it
Jiu-jitsu
as
people ain't got rhythm.
Good. Good. Do you see him go to his toe? Sure, a lot of this for no gi is going to be difficult to.
Oh, he doesn't even do gi.
Using this movement,
He's
that
10
happened,
planet.
but we could do it other ways.
He's a 10 planet guy.
It's just more conceptual. How you're going to feel your hands and your full body movement are going to be able to break someone's balance. Good.
He overthinking it.
Yep. Yep. And then right. Good.
Day flow be
Good.
hopping.
Kind of bring your hands
Day flow
up
be
high.
he be floating, bro.
Both of them.
You need someone not as
Right
technical
hand
as
should
Day
be
flow.
above
You
your
need
left.
somebody like
Even when you pull, right here.
unathletic
Good.
and
Yeah.
unsmooth.
Good. Good.
He over here got training wheels on.
Good.
Keep your hip in front. Keep your hip engaged.
Pull that. Okay.
He like, what do I do?
Okay. Hey man, I just did a strength and conditioning workout with my buddy last week, and I couldn't do the most simple things I had to learn. A bear crawl. I couldn't even bear crawl a certain way. So learning new
Oh, yeah, he couldn't bear
information
crawl.
and being able to do it right away, not easy.
We're gonna skip the commercial. Sorry.
Yep. Right hand when I pull.
The campus security just came into the office and
Rather
asked
than-
if I work here. Oh dang. CP been there for years.
Yep.
CP been there for years. They like, do you work here or you're a student here? And you probably got your ID on you, your lanyard or something on you.
Start
You-
picking
are you
up the
safe,
pace
CP?
As far as you got the movements down, have momentum working for you. Receding, right?
They be
A lot
ready.
of
They be
good
ready to
judo
attack CP.
takedowns, in comparison to wrestling, are moving backwards.
See what happens when I work on my dissertation and I'm not at the gym.
You know, something growing out of my forehead when I say that, because that's like counterintuitive to most wrestling.
It's all
laws.
good,
You're moving
okay.
Backwards.
CP, we
You're
be
setting
worried
traps,
about you,
you're
bro.
Pulling someone off balance. You're going to be able to find different openings using those kind of modalities, right? If I'm moving backwards to find a throw, rather than trying to chase something, you know, just two kind of different ideological spins on how takedowns can be coming from. So move backwards one more time. Let's get a slide and a skip and a little bit of like lightness on our twinkle toes, right?
Judo.
Same movement.
Judo.
Good.
Judo tough. Look at he ain't doing it right.
That's much better. Right there. Right hand up a little higher when you pull. Good. Good. Last length right here. Now we're just gonna step, pull, circle. Okay?
All right, J Flow like, all right, let's move on to the next concept here. Step, pull, circle.
I'm gonna pull my elbow behind me, and I'm gonna push. Just getting close and getting far. Creating steps and opportunities that might present themselves for different moves. So I just wanna, right? Look at my feet.
You need a good partner too, man.
The rest is
you can't do that stuff at jiu-jitsu class because they're gonna be moving wrong.
A lot of steps, right? So our balance is important to be on the balls of our feet, rather than maybe our heels and pulling and swinging someone. It's more of a quick rotation, right? My feet don't have to take all these steps, right? If I'm good at pivoting, right? We're not wearing wrestling shoes, and we're able to kind of find the quickest way to move dynamically, right? Okay. Step.
These private lessons have you be talking. You be talking so much.
Good. Pull with that right elbow going behind you. Right when you step. Left foot steps, right elbow pulls.
Step and pull, push.
Now there you go. Do you see that all
Step,
happen
pull,
at one
push.
time? And he was a lot lighter.
Step, pull.
Good. Nice.
Take a bigger step.
Just movement, right?
I'm a white belt in judo
Nothing
too.
more important.
I mean, if you can do Zumba, you can do judo, right? That's what Sarah just said.
Just force moves.
Sarah said if you can do Zumba, you can do judo.
Read off balances. That's going to lead to those positive outcomes using foot sweeps, especially, which we're going to go through a lot today. You have to know, your approach and be self-aware of who you are in a gi, and that's going to translate really well to no gi, which I'm going to illustrate when we take the gi tops off. So, as a right-handed person, right? Okay. So we're going to lead with our right foot. My right hand is going to go on the lapel. My left hand on the sleeve. So if Tyler, who's also a righty, has his grips, I'm kind of winning the exchange based on whose right hand is higher. Like if his right hand's higher than mine, a lot of times this leads to like, oh boy,
all right,
I'm uncomfortable. Now I might even...
I'm not bored, but I'm tired. Oh, he's going to do a throw? Let me see. Does he do a throw? I mean, foot sweeps, honestly, man, I understand you need to learn footwork, but I just feel like the foot sweep, it's going to take about 5 years to get that foot sweep down. And that man said he wanted to compete and do judo, so it's going to be hard to implement that judo. Honestly, jiu-jitsu people, Seoi-nage, fireman's carries, Ko-uchi-gari, Tomonage, Seoi-nage, yeah, or Sumigaishi, yeah, I think that's the stuff you're probably going to use more often, but, what foot sweeps, J Flow can do everything, but I'm saying for regular people with no coordination.
Rather than going away, it's like wrestling and jiu-jitsu gear. Aiming here.
Nah, I don't want to watch anymore for foot sweeps. He didn't get to do a throw?
2, and just...
J Flow, you gotta let them throw somebody. Pull out the crash pad, let me throw somebody. I would be upset if I did a whole I would be upset if I did a whole private lesson. I didn't get to throw nobody. Let me throw that man.
With somebody that needs
we got Hiron Gracie. You guys love the Gracies. You guys where's the LL Snap at? He loved the Gracie family. LL Snap told me he loved the Gracies.
Absolutely no introduction, Professor Hiron Gracie. So good to see you again.
Good to be here. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. So Hiron Gracie is going to be one of the instructors at this upcoming Old Grappler Summit. And I'm so excited about that because one of the recurring themes,
let me see, I missed it.
To work. See, no introduction.
Let me see that handshake.
Professor Hiron Gracie. So good to see you again.
Good to be here. Let's get to work.
Let's get to work. So here on
Let's
Gracie
make some
is gonna
money.
be
The
one of
Gracies.
instructors at this upcoming Old Grappler Summit.
Wait.
And I'm so excited about that.
Wait. Is this the one that made the coin? Wait, is this the dude? Is this the Gracie that made the coin? Let me check this out real fast. I think that's it. Don't tell my video to come up. My video is the only thing that came up with the Gracie coin. Nobody does research on this. I'm the only person that does research on anything. Nobody else does. It pisses me off. Nobody does research. Nobody said nothing about the Gracie coin. I'm the only person that did a video on Gracie coin. That's my video right there. Well, that's sad. That's sad because we be struggling over here. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's terrible. The Ninja News Network. Let's just play it. Let's see what Alec 4 months ago was saying. You've been stealing your stuff on live stream. Nobody else is doing this, bro. Honestly, I don't think anybody would do a live stream like mine because it's not easy, and you gotta deal with trolls, and it's not, there's a lot of issues with it. Let's see what Alec was saying back in those days. Let's listen to what the Gracies are trying to sell us now.
Start with the melt value. So right now, 1 ounce of silver has.
So the Gracie's gonna try to sell you something. LOL Snap says now she's about to be a single baby mama. Well, if Mika can't get that, if he can't get citizenship, she might be a baby mama. I could have warned her not to. Well, what do I know? We've been yelling about the same crap. We still arguing over Mika and the meat. We still arguing over the Gracies. We argue. Nothing's changed. We arguing. I've been talking to LO Snap for how long? My favorite thing, we get new people on here. I'm like, man, I've been doing this for a minute now. I think the live stream is gonna hit a year in April or something like that. I can't help everybody.
So how exactly does someone determine the value of this set? Number one, we start with the melt value. So right now, 1 ounce of silver has the market value of about $38. And a while back, it was a little bit less. It was like 29, 31, 32, and it shot up recently, and it's going to keep going up, I hope. The second way is the collector's value. So if you're a collector, it has value. Now, how does the collector determine how valuable it is? Starts with how many are there, the rarity. Are there 18,000 of each coin? No. There are only 400 sets, 400 of each coin. Now, these were just made right now this year, 2025. Now, in a long time, they will be old, but right now they're very new. But they do tell the history of the Gracie family from Japan to Brazil to America to the world. And then there's the honorary Gracie family coin with Carlos and Elio Gracie. And then finally, it's the quality of the silver. What is the quality? And if you look right here, I have these coins sent to a company.
Look what Mush put up. This is Mush from a long time ago. I had the thing on the other side back in the day. Mush, look at what Mush said. All right, I don't want to watch anymore. It was nothing else he talked about. They had a Gracie coin that did I go over the price of the coin? $600. And you know what? I believe somebody bought that too. Wasn't me though. Did you guys buy that coin? Who bought that coin? Nah, man, $600. So that's Huron. So he made a coin, tried to sell you guys some silver that was worth about half of that. The chat is bopping. The chat always bopping, bro.
Because one of the recurring themes at Old Grappler Summit is longevity in jiu-jitsu.
Yes.
How do you train not just for 1 or 2 years, but 1 or 2 decades, 3 decades? And
who said they sold out? They sold out. Hey, new subscriber. Sweet. Who said they that's LL Snap. Just so you guys can get a picture of who LL Snap is. That's him. Now just put some black skin on there. That's LL Snap. Gracie coins. You people, you motherfuckers bought that shit. No, you can still buy that. Them coins in sell.
Growing up in the Gracie family, my father traveled a fair amount to teach jiu-jitsu. And when he would come home from his travels, he sometimes brought me a gift, and that gift was often a pocket knife. Now, my mother, rest in peace, didn't get to travel as much. She was at home doing the hard work of raising all these kids. Now, she would somehow get her hands on coins from the United States and coins from around the world. And I think her and I both started to appreciate the feel, the weight, the designs on the coins. We didn't really understand the value of the coin or what the design meant, but we just appreciated having the coins. Over the years, I've learned that coins can be made in different precious metals, gold and silver, for example, and the price of gold and silver just keep going up. And then I also learned that you can mint your own coins. So because we're celebrating 100 years of the Gracie family, I thought to myself, wow, why isn't there a coin set that tells the story of the past 100 years? Very, very brief story from Japan to Brazil to the USA and around the world. And then there's the honorary family coin in the middle. Why not have a cool coin set that I can sit with my kids, show it to them, talk about the history of the family, and at the same time get them collecting coins? Jerry. So if this is something you might appreciate, check it out.
I don't know who bought this. Just buy regular silver without the Gracie family on there. I like that one though. That one not bad. I like that one. Now I'm not gonna get the Gracie pyramid. What the hell? What Snap said? Something's a pyramid scheme. Somebody said some good. We had some good sayings today. They got more merch than Trump. Yeah, that's true. Well, they neck and neck. Now you know what? We can't watch the Gracies, bro. They be trying to sell you. Now, you know, I'm about to sell out too. I'm about to get some sponsors on the channel soon. You're going to see me. I love this so-and-so. Gracie Coin. Gracie. If Gracie Coin sponsored the channel, I'll do it. Guys, you guys got to get this Gracie Coin. This is limited edition. Only 5 remain.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to draw.
We got Greg Souders. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see what Greg Souders got to say real fast. You know, you guys know Sarah like to do ecological training. This is for you, Sarah.
All back a little bit. We're going to change the situation, then we're going to bring it back together.
Nah, you got black nail polish? I can't watch this. He got black nail polish on. I can't watch this. Sarah, he got black nail polish on. I can't watch it. I can't watch it, man. I can't watch it. I can't sit here and watch that in good faith. He got black nail polish. Look.
Together by the end of the thing.
Maybe it's blue.
So now.
I don't trust no grown man with nail. I'm sorry. I don't trust. Not to be homophobic or anything. I don't trust no grown man with nail polish on. I don't trust him. I'm sorry. I don't care. Look. No. Okay, the only nail polish you can put on is clear coat. Clear coat. You can put that clear coat on. That's the only thing I accept. Now, black nail polish, purple nail polish, I can't accept that. I just can't. I'm sorry. You can put the clear coat on. I ain't got nothing. You can put that clear coat on, but nothing else. That's too much, bro. That's too much. I can't do it. It's Black History Month. I can't do that.
What's up, guys? So I'm.
It's Black History Month. We can't be watching that. We got Brandon Reed. Let's watch Brandon Reed. He got something to say.
I do some match breakdowns on the subscription now too. These aren't going to be the full matches, just like the moments that matter here. So you see, I go for a little knee cut.
Is that a skinhead? See, I don't understand all the tattoos, but so sometimes we be having skinheads and Klan members and Nazis. I don't know. I don't understand all the tattoos. They be having all these symbols. I don't know all the symbols. You got to read people's tattoos now before you train with them.
Really just trying to kind of fill it out, kind of set the tone a little bit with the match. when I get into this double underpass, you guys will notice that, like, if I feel like I can't lift hips off mat immediately, I will back out, because you can get in a lot of trouble if you force that position. I start to step in, and you'll notice I really like controlling my partner's top ankle. I really get this from Dante. It makes it really hard for them to invert, and also it keeps their foot from coming out in front of me, like in some sort of lasso. I'm also pinning wrist here and hoping to walk hips back, but wasn't really able to do that, but that's fine. Pinning the wrist is super frustrating and annoying. And it's really great. Anytime someone goes half butterfly, not anytime, but you can always think if they have a half butterfly, you can usually switch directions with a little leg drag, as I did there. Again, controlling top ankle here, just putting weight on them. He regards. I start to push that knee in, a little kind of Duarte style, and just get him post. Notice how when I push his knee in, it gets him to post. I go ahead and knee cut and then go head down north south.
I can't tell the difference.
You really want to throw your head down so that if legs come in front here, we can always start to go scoop and cross shoulder grip.
That's a nice move.
Doing. You can't see what my right hand's doing, but it's on the cross shoulder.
I like
so
that.
So big scoop here with my left hand, and with my right hand, I'm going cross shoulder grip. And now, as he starts to regard, I'm going to start to settle into my guard pass. Again, this is hit that knee cut, scoop, throw. And I'm really maintaining that connection, right? Scoop, grip, cross.
Okay, you got the guard pass. Okay, cool. We got Renzo Gracie and Hilson talking about their street fights. So, you know, they stay fighting. Let's see what he got to say.
Você que sabe da briga.
Helson's gonna tell you the story.
Não, você que
that we had.
Não, você conta a briga, você conta.
He was like a guard angel taking care of my back. I was trading blows with some guys in a party. The whole party was against us. It's in a horse club in Brazil. And suddenly the guy throws a punch.
Horse club?
I duck. When I go back to hit the guy is flat on the floor. I look, Helson's next to me. And he look at me, he goes like this. My little brother, I've been training some boxing, so the punches are sharp. Through that night, he knocked out like 3 or 4 guys after that. And it was an unbelievable night. But there was one motherfucker that hit me from behind. The Helson grabbed him. And the guy was slippery, and he was able to get out and jump to the window and took off running. Then I said, Helson, I was angry at him. Helson, you didn't get the guy. You let him get away. Relax, Brodinho. We knock out a lot of people today. Everything is fine. Oh, we cover. We good. We gave more loss to them than we took it. So the game is fair. It's fair game. I said, no, he hit me from behind. We got to get this guy. So me and him, we walk out. As we were walking out, there was a karate guy. Remember he jumped?
Yeah, well, his dad is the one that gave a Bolsonaro the black belt.
I took him out like this, and then we took off. We get out of the party. The party from the Mauro Talma, remember?
Yeah.
We walk out, and me and him are hiding under a tree, waiting for the guys to come out.
You give me ideas, I follow. Let's wait for the guy. Let's wait for the guy.
The Gracie's always got a story about fucking up some people.
They're going to come out this way. They have to come out this way. Helson, okay, if they came out, we get them. Then suddenly the guys came out. But it was like 5 or 6 guys walking out, you know. I said, look, Helson, the guy's there. The guy had a jacket, a brown jacket with like a few stripes on the back. So like he couldn't pass unnoticed. So I look, I said, that's him. Let's go, Helson. Helson, oh man, we gotta wait. We gotta wait because the cavalry is coming. We're the good guys. And the good guys always wait for the cavalry. You have just to wait when the cavalry arrives. The cavalry that he was talking about is our friends because we are outnumbered by them. And I said, but Helson, I can't wait. I gotta get that guy. He hit me from behind. I wasn't looking. And he goes, no, little brother, let's wait. Brodinho. Let's wait. Brodinho, let's wait.
Brodinho.
I said, Helson, if they hit the other side of the curb, I'm going. You don't need to come. I go by myself. No, Brodinho, my little brother. If you go, I'm gonna come with you. But we are the good guys. Just wait a little. The cavalry is coming. Look, I told you. When I looked, my cousins were walking out of the party too. So we became
You know they got a lot of cousins.
And he goes, I told you. The good guys always win in the end. The cavalry arrived.
The good guys.
So then we went. And we did a good job. But Helson never fought in the street or nothing like that. Helson.
Well, That's one thing. That's one thing in Brazil you need to be done. And at times, you know, it's hard to get away these fights because the thing starts so fast, and then people don't care. It's more. It's like people don't have consequence about these fights in Brazil. Nobody got arrested for these things. One day I'm talking to people in the internet, and then people come to me.
People in Brazil don't get arrested for shit.
Street fights
They don't get
arrested. Yes.
They do whatever they want in Brazil.
Well, how many fights? I said maybe 50.
You can shoot a guy at a
fights,
party and you good.
Different reasons for them. Or always 100% of the reason. You know, Mr. Gracie, in America, you are a criminal. I try to make me guilty. Say yes, maybe yes, for the number of the fights, but never because I fight all the reason. Então, this is one thing I keep you today in my life. God bless us. I have this record in street fights, and then 50 street fights. I never got a punch really in the face.
What did you answer to him when he said that you were a criminal?
Then I'd say, he'd say, well, that's I think in America you are a criminal. I'd say, well, see, I'm a criminal for defense of myself and the rights. I'm going to be a criminal here. I'm going to be a criminal in Brazil. When I tell you something, doesn't matter what I am. See, you guys give me a right to fight. So you come in school, you throw something in my school. You grab my daughter. You push me in the middle of the night. I'm going to defend myself. You're going to be another case.
But you know what you should have said to him?
No, and then I
told him.
You know
what I should have said to him?
No, and then
in Brazil, I'm a criminal. Now, in America, I'm a criminal. But in Brazil, you would carry my lunch bag.
Exactly. And then that's what I told him. That's exactly what I told him. In Brazil, I need to take care of my...
In Brazil, man. In Brazil.
Yeah.
This ain't Brazil.
Don't compare this here.
This ain't Brazil.
It's very bad.
This America.
Sir. Then I explain. For the right reasons, I can still fight today. In America, I never got arrested. I have a couple fights here in Hawaii.
Did you?
Yeah, one in the soccer field.
Why is America too?
My daddy watched.
Why you fought in the soccer?
Because I play
very
soccer.
well.
Yeah, and then I just play, and then I have a little disagreement.
Have you seen him play soccer?
Have a little.
Jesus Christ,
I'm the best.
Whatever he is, I'm on the other side.
I'm the best player in the family too. These guys don't know play soccer, man. These guys don't know.
I'm surrounded by lunatics. This one is the best soccer player. Hickson is the best surfer. Look at this.
Hickson the best surfer.
Hickson not. I need to see who stay longer in the beach, who stay longer in the field. I stay long in the soccer field with Hickson. I'm staying long in the beach with the Hickson. That's true. I got more practice. I got more work in that. That's true. Hickson's still my young brother. Anyway, this day I have the field, and then I have like 11 I haven't played, but the guys have 8 supplies. If for some reason the guys start change, 40 in, 40 out, the guys never tired, always fresh. And then I start play hard, and then every time I play hard, and they have a little disagreement in the field. The guys split the ball. The Brazilian came with carrinho. When the guy kick the ball with carrinho, the guy fall on the ground. And then he stand up with attitude when he run, not supposed to kick the ball. When he kick, when they press the ball.
By the way, let me just translate you. When he said that he was playing a little harder, it means that he wasn't looking at the ball anymore. Just the guy's legs.
No, I'm a fair player. I'm a fair player. Anyway, the thing's going like this, then in the end, the guys disagreed, and then start push here, push there, and then start a big fight. And then eventually, that's like I say, when this start, having 2 guys face each other, then the Hawaiian push him, and then he push another guy, and then come one from behind. The guy run, he jump, whole players in the field. Everybody have clicks. And then the guy run, fast run, and then he jump with the knee in the back. When the guy, my friend back me, and then this guy run, hit to his knee, right in the spine. He run, he put the knee up. He's gonna break his spine. When the guy run, I only push the guy. This guy pass, some hands miss a punch behind me. Se eu não empurrasse o cara, eu ia tomar uma porrada. Mas porque eu empurrei o cara, a mão passou.
Porrada.
My lucky,
when he passed,
the guy, someone was throwing
that's
a punch
funny, because when he passed, and I see I push the guy, when I see the guy's pass, I spill like this. I hit o cara desse lado, tá entendendo? Foi uma parada louca pra cá. Quer ver, stand up a sec. Let me show you this fast. Let me show you this.
Gracies, bro, they some thugs.
Like, punch me here. I do like this, I push the guy.
He did that. He did that. Okay.
Yeah, quando o cara passou a mão aqui,
okay, I don't believe any of this anymore.
Like I like this. Like
He said I ducked a punch from behind my head and then hit him back. All right, that's enough Gracies for today.
I do like this, I push the guy. I feel like
all right, that's enough Gracies. This is the same homie that got. He's not my homie. This is the same streamer that got punched, slapped, or whatever.
Seriously?
Oh, do that.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip.
Don't do that.
Seriously?
Don't do that.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Come on, cut.
That was an elbow. That was an elbow of justice right there. So L Snap, when we stream, don't crash out on nobody. Don't crash out on me. Take it out on these streamers, not me. Okay, I think what we heard was all his chains. I don't know if those are real or not, but those chains were going. And you got the old lady over here trying to move out the way.
Are you the guy that got slapped on video?
I did, but I'll slap the shit out you though.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Yo, he got hit with the elbow. My neck hurts, my jaw hurts just from watching that.
I'm gonna show you the inside of the house.
I'll make you another clip.
Yeah. And you know what? You know what? He didn't drop his drink. He didn't drop his drink. He had that drink like that. Oh, he hit him with the Muay Thai elbow. Dang, he didn't drop his drink. He took a sip out of his drink afterwards.
Seriously?
Don't do that. All right. Come on, cuz. Come on. Nah, come on. Nah, fuck cut. Fuck cut, nigga. The fuck, nigga?
He about to get rampage. He about to see Rampage. You guys ain't seen Rampage. You seen whatever his real name. You seen him, like, you know. You ain't seen Rampage though. No, Rampage is like, all right, man, I gotta put this guy out. Rampage, you remember when Rampage knocked out Chuck Liddell? Can I find that video? Let me see the rest of this, then we'll find Chuck Liddell versus Rampage.
Oh ass nigga! Dean, chill. Man, fuck cut. He gonna sneak me, nigga. Chill out. Man, Cut ain't finna sneak me, nigga.
So wait, you talk shit and then get upset when someone an OG come after you? You can't come after OG. OGs, you gotta be respectful to OGs. You talk any type of way to OG, they're gonna go at you. So these young guys nowadays, they run their mouth. But man, these old people don't run. Look, Gracies don't run their mouth. These old guys, they ain't running their mouth. They're gonna put some hands on you. No Andre. They're gonna put them hands on you. So be respectful.
Chill, bro. Whole ass nigga.
Hey, let me talk to you, bro.
He talking all that shit. He talking all, bro. You just got. Oh damn! You better. Oh, my neck hurts. Let me stop. Man, these young guys can't talk. You can't talk to people like this. We come from a different era. You had to respect older people back in the day. They over here slapping you. Kids back in the day got slapped. Wow, what'd you say? These kids nowadays, they got that gentle parenting. That's why they think they can say everything.
Fuck! Let me talk to you, bro.
Bitch ass nigga!
Hey, let me talk to you.
Man, I'll have all.
Rampage about to handle you, bro. He got security. He over here crashing out. He should have stopped. He already got slapped by what's the guy's name? What's the big dude? I can't remember the guy's name. But you already got slapped. He already got slapped. He should have stopped right there, man. He needed to be stopped, bro. Was there anything else? Let's watch some Egan O'Flanagan. And that might be it for today.
Sorry, you can't be there. Yeah.
We might speed it up. I don't want to watch all this. You know, Egan, I say Egan, I think his name's Owen. He's got a good guard, though. He's on the Matrix knee bar. What has he got? Now, this guy's strong, man. If you let him grab your feet, you let him grab your knee or your ankle or heel, he gonna take it off. Drop down and butt scoot. Hey, listen, Sarah, that's what Sarah, you gonna have to butt scoot too. Your knee hurt. Lateral knee bar. Okay, some type of lock. Looks like almost like a Junie for a second. Gonna switch to the far leg. Listen, Sarah, you better pull guard too. Your knee hurt. Can't see what he's got. Uh-oh. Sarah, stay away from him. Stay away from him, Sarah. Okay, he's in on the leg. I didn't see how he got that. Oh, he just got the knee line. Stay away from him, Sarah. He's going to tear your leg off. Okay, so he's able to get back to the knee. Okay. Ashigarami. He's looking for, which leg he going for? Okay, he's got a outside heel hook, potentially. Potentially Z-lock. Looks like he's going for Z-lock. So lateral knee pressure. So homie, the other guy, do not straighten your leg out. You're gonna pop your leg. You're gonna pop your knee off. Keep it turned. Okay, he tapped him. So that lateral knee bar pressure. Oh wait, you got hit in the balls or what? You got hit in the balls and your leg got tweaked? He said stand up. Yeah, pockets or something? All right, this guy all jacked up. He probably gonna get Choi barred. CP says, I'm still in the office cleaning, came in and immediately asked if I'm Brazilian. Wow. See, 10%. CP can't just exist, bro. People be trying to kick him out. Gayer. Oh, Gayer. Wow. That name does not translate over to English very well. Gayer. That name don't translate to English very well. Lateral knee bar or regular knee bar here. You got him? Okay. Overrated. Most people overrate it, CP. He got a cramp. Shoulder pinch. Hey. Armbar. CP can't just exist. They be trying to kick him out. CP trying to work on his dissertation. He has some easy matches. Dang. See, man, everybody else killing themselves to win. He over here winning easy. Ole, 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 ole. Double guard pool. Okay. Okay, nice little movement there. Gonna give something up somehow. Oh, ends up on bottom. Is this the final? No, shoot. You don't see Agen on top too long. There you go. Try to sit back for the Ashi. For the love of God, I don't know why people are trying to play legs with this man. You gotta pass. CP gotta stay out of trouble, man. They be trying to get CP. I can't see if he's got a false reaper. What does he have? Butterfly something? The wedge entry possibly. We'll see. Okay, homies. Okay, let that leg out. Inside heel hook potentially. No. Oh my God. What are you doing? Don't stand. No. Push the legs away. Push the legs away. I mean, like the knee and the thigh. He gonna leave that leg out, bro. He already dug the heel out. Okay, that's not bad defense. Okay, don't try to stand up. It's too late. Don't stand up. Stay on the bottom. He in there trapped. Oh, okay, he did get out of there. Don't. Oh no, he's not. Push his knee. Push his knee. Push his knee. Oh, it's over. We gotta jiu-jitsu. We gotta watch 1.5. We gotta watch 1.5. These things be so long. I mean, this definitely a Russian or something kind of dude. Of course, he's gonna leave his legs open. He running away. So ADCC is not calling any stalling or backing away. I just found out that Owen, however you want to say his name, he's 29 years old. Is that true? Is that man 29? If he's 29, he need to stop whatever he's doing. If he's 29, you need to stop everything. Nice wrestle up attempt. If that man's 29, man, that's not good. Oh, before I get out of here, I'm going to show you Kwan's artwork real fast. Boo! Boo! Hogan? Hagen? I can't say nobody's name over there. They need some American names that we can pronounce. Like Christian. We can pronounce, everybody can say Christian. Or Sarah. Oh. Boo! He does a toy bar from here too, I think. Hey. Honestly, if you run around Owen, Hagen, you could probably beat him. You got to run around him though. Don't gas out. Hey. So I don't want to hear nobody say the gi is boring. Everything, any part of jiu-jitsu can be boring if it's done like that. Oh, Hagen had a penalty? Oh, was that the finals? He pulled within the finals? How did he win? He must have scored something. Or got a submission. That whole tournament, that's the only penalty they gave? Got the arm. Arm is trapped, yep. Oh, no, he let him get on the leg. All you had to do was stall. All you had to do was stall. Don't push his butt. It's too late. Oh, they both got penalties. Well, that won the match then. I think he could have passed, bro. You could have passed. That was that's a hard call, bro. Owen went for more submissions, but the homie Russian dude did more passing. Oh, he did get a heel hook. He did get a heel. In 12 seconds, he got a heel hooked? How you get heel hooked in 12 seconds? How you get heel hooked in 2 seconds? Oh, that's terrible. How you get heel hooked in 2 seconds? Left on the clock. Just roll. For ADCC, keep rolling. It might have gone to decision, though. He probably would have lost anyway. All right, man, that's it. I don't think we got anything else. Let me play this video real fast.
You would say, of course, Mirko. But Mirko and I got a real good connection immediately from the start.
The most intimidating fighters.
He liked me, I think, because I was a great striker at the time. And he only wanted to do interviews if I would interview him. And otherwise, he wouldn't use anybody. I remember the first time I interviewed him, he gave me his shirt, his Mirko shirt. He took it off, and he gave it to me. And I said, how are you going to go back home? And he goes, oh, I'll find a way. I'll find a shirt somewhere.
I missed the old Pride song.
Okay, thank you. So we always had that. And then the complete opposite was, of course, Fedor Emelianenko. And Fedor not because, like with Mirko, you know he's a freaking killer, right? And Fedor is not. He's a very nice guy, and very respectful. But
Thanks,
once
sir.
he starts fighting, he's a
CP, stay out of trouble,
you
CP.
know, he's a really good fighter. So that contrast, that was really good. That fight was actually.
Does anybody else miss
one
the
of
old
highlights,
Pride
I
music?
think, of
That was
my
some
career,
good music
Mirko,
back then.
Against Fedor Emelianenko. You would say, of course, Mirko.
Now let me find that Chuck Liddell knockout, and that'll be it for. I can't even spell Chuck Liddell. Rampage. Was it Rampage that knocked him out? Maybe I'm thinking of what's homie's name? Rashad Evans. Who knocked out Chuck Liddell? Both of them knocked him out. That was not we don't have no more good music like that. Like you hear the Pride song, you know exactly what was going on.
Obviously a bit of
let me just play the knockout. I think it was a knockout. No. Who won that fight? I might definitely get hit with some copyright.
Unbelievable.
So, you guys forget Rampage a real fighter. So we had that streamer over there crashing out. Rampage, don't let Rampage get his hands on you.
Where do you find it? Right hand lands there. Rampage. Nice takedown there.
This fight is going to be in the top 3 fights of me.
He's got to be after that many. He's got to be hurt to the body. He is human after all. The Iceman Chuck Liddell.
They were tired.
Rampaging down.
He's got to jump over Rampage. He's got to try to get them out of the total.
They were gassing out.
Don't let him get to this. 2 minutes.
Yeah, no power.
2 minutes.
What a fight. Yes, he goes for the half guard, and now he's going to go for the full guard. It's over.
Let me get that Rampage. Let me get that Rampage triangle though, and that'll be it. Yeah, let me get that Rampage triangle slam. That's a real finishing move right there.
He's got to get out. Triangle. Dan, I told you he'd pick him up and slam him. He's out. He's out. He knocked him out. Unbelievable. A devastating slam.
Oh.
And you see his head bounce.
You know. Well, that's it for me. When they pick you up like that, well, that's it for me. I guess I had a good run. You hope you survived that. You hope you survived that, but, you could probably die from that. No, let me watch one more. UFC gonna get me today. I'm sorry. UFC got me today. I just want to see this match.
Okay, guys.
Remember when Vanderlei Silva was the scariest man alive back in the day? Remember that? Last fight.
Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Rampage took a lot of damage to that front leg, courtesy of Forrest Griffin. Still went the distance, though.
But curiously enough, he's still not checking leg kicks.
Rampage with a quick jab.
Oh. God, dog. Hit him right here. Let me play that again. UFC got me today. I got to deal with copyright today.
But curiously enough, he's still not checking leg kicks.
It was that left hand. Left hand got him.
With a quick jab.
Boom.
It is
All right, that was good. Yeah, let me deal with that copyright in a second. You know they got me. UFC said you used 2 seconds of content? You didn't pay for that, motherfucker. Here's a copyright strike. All right, guys, that's it. Shout out to everybody for their support on the live stream. All the usual suspects, the CP for getting in trouble every day. Sarah, Detective Correspondent Sarah, Correspondent CP, Correspondent LL Snap. We'll be back tomorrow. You guys know the drill, 12 to 3, usually. Happy Black Friday. Or Black History Month, sorry. Black History Month, not Black Friday. Got my dates mixed up. And that's it. We'll keep you guys updated. We did talk about Andre Galvao. Potentially a real investigation going down on him. Mackenzie Dern said she at Carnival, so she can't give a statement. So those were the people in the thumbnail, right? So don't say I didn't cover those people. Gordon's retired, hanging out with his brother. Sonny, where is Sonny at? That's a good question, actually. Where's Sonny? Let me see where Sonny is. She need to go to jail. Just go to jail, Sonny. Not so Sunny, is that her thing? Let me see where she is real fast. She's on OnlyFans. That's where she's on OnlyFans. She says systematically dismantling the octopus guard. When did they film that? Oh, here she is. Wait a second. When did they film that octopus guard video? Huh?
Star, no bluff, diamond life, too tough, fast lane, that's enough, respect.
Some of you guys, let me play that one more time. Some of you guys, some of you guys, let me stop. I plead the fifth, actually. She's somewhere, I think South America. She need to go to jail. Was there anything else I want to talk about? Let me see. I think there was something else I wanted to talk about real fast. I need to go, bro. Where was that post at? We might read this tomorrow. I think we'll just read this tomorrow. Says, what's the latest at Atos HQ? Are they still open? We'll read that tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow for the rest of that article. I mean Reddit post. That's it, man. We done. We'll see you guys later. Stay out of trouble, everybody. Stay in your relationships. Stay in your marriages. Don't break up no marriages. Watch out for child support. Watch out for security and the cleaning ladies. And that's it, man. Don't buy the Gracie coins. Don't buy Fuji mats, apparently, from LL Snap. We gotta get Travis Stevens on here. Travis Stevens, come on here and defend yourself and Fuji. Come on, Travis Stevens. We gotta get Travis Stevens on here. And I'm gonna let him talk to LL Snap. And you know LL Snap gonna call him a jabroni. You guys know he gonna call him a jabroni. All right, guys, let me get out of here before I get in trouble some more. Peace out.